Well, we'll see if you actually shower for anything.
Why did I shower?
Am I gonna have to change the overlay again? I really hope not.
Concentration. Up to 10 minutes?
Which spell are you talking about?
Shield of Faith.
Shield of Faith? Ooh.
Cost 10 minutes. Boy. Alright, so let's see. I'm ready.
Well, of course you're ready.
I've got my great weapon fighting. I've got everything. I've got a small bag of brittle bones. I've got a vial of dragon blood.
A small stack of brittle bones?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Did
from last
session. Zag a baby and swing it a bunch of times?
No.
Nah, it's more like the bones of a vole.
I don't know why I have them, but I do. I also got dog treats.
I have a specialized loot table. That's why.
Specialized loot table that consists of
baby bones.
Well,
got it.
Oh shit! Hey, will you bring me your monster man? Nah, you know what? You don't need to bring me.
No, I got you.
No.
It's fine. Ah. Monster manual. There it is.
Fuck. Yeah, we share monster manuals here. I know, it's disgusting.
By the way, I didn't look at any.
Oh, there's only one. And the bandits.
It's a bandit.
I have that marked.
Okay.
There he is. Look at that. Right there.
Alright, Jacob, glasses or no glasses?
Headache or no headache?
That's a good point.
Brain damage or no brain damage. So we're currently missing, like, half the people.
Like, everybody.
Like, yeah, we just have 2. Like, this is insane. I got confirmations from Parker and from Harley, and now...
Well, if they don't show up, it's just Jacob and I, then.
We can make that work.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you can.
It's actually
fuck though.
Easy.
Winky face.
This is gonna mean that I have to do a lot of make a lot of changes to make this fair. What the hell?
Sorry, we're just gonna dominate everything. Well, Cameron is. I'll be face down.
I have lost audio. I cannot hear you guys. Give me a second.
Oh, you're back. You were freaking out yourself for a second there.
There we go. Fix it. Am I back? Can you hear me?
I see you playing Call of Duty.
You're goddamn right.
Get the fuck off.
I'm in the middle of a Warzone match, dude.
Well, you have, like...
Let him finish the match.
You have
Get
6
your
minutes.
shitty friends in here that don't want to play.
They are kind of being shitty.
Where
are you? Well, we know, Zach. We know you're not going to be here.
Zach's not fucking playing. Zach hasn't played since session 1. And
what happened to Parker and Harley?
Yeah, the two
like,
of them
what happened
to
them?
They are gone.
Watch,
we're gonna be like halfway through. We're gonna be halfway through this section.
Playing. What? Okay, what time is it?
It's 3:04.
It's 3:04. Okay, we're gonna start playing in, let's say, 15 minutes.
This is the professionalism I have to deal with it. We're gonna start playing at 3:15.
You are not here.
If you're not here, you no longer get to play because I'm sick and goddamn tired of this.
Move on without you, gamers.
Jesus Christ.
If you wanna game, come game to game with gamers.
Nice, Cameron.
There we go. Wonderful.
Apparently everybody is just slacking today. I mean,
I've chosen headache.
Oh,
I can't even see my other screen. I actually can't.
Yeah, don't.
Because my other screen has that blue tint. So if I look through the glasses, I can't even like see it.
Look.
I can't find. Okay, why am I unable to find Divine Smite like anywhere on the internet?
Bro, just go to the D&D Beyond page. Just look like
I can't find it there.
Paladin,
I searched it.
I'll
Paladin.
send it.
Okay, look.
D&D Beyond classes Paladin.
Divine Smite 5e Paladin Edition
Bruh.
Control
Bruh,
F
here, bruh, here.
Divine.
I just posted
Smite.
it in the general.
There it is.
Ugh.
Found it.
Not from what Dominic sent me, but I used Control F.
Found it. No help from Dominic at all. I found it myself.
I found it all by myself.
Oh my god.
Right. Divine Smite is a first level spell, right?
Well, it technically is. It's not a spell. It takes up a spell slot, but it's not technically a spell.
Oh, right.
It's a
Max
It's
feature.
a
of
second
5d
level
damage.
spell, first level fun.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, man! I
Am
wish
I gonna
these
have
classes
to disband
didn't
this fucking show because nobody has the gall to show up at a consistent basis? Like,
I'll show up
For
a
real.
consistent basis.
well, yeah, duh, you're in the same house as me. If you don't show up, I can come in and beat your ass.
It's true. I thought we
It's
got
like 3
confirmations.
o'clock
That's
on a
the
Sunday. How the fuck is nobody available?
I guarantee you, it's because these guys can't do it on Sundays. Because Josh freaking told everyone, "Oh, we can't do it because I want to play Magic on Sunday." But no, nobody can do it on
Saturday.
Saturday. You play Magic
My
on
sister
Saturday.
had her baby 3 weeks ago, so I was taking care of her kids while she was stuck in Missoula.
No, see,
Oh yeah,
see
no,
that,
we
see
got
that I
you
get.
were fine. Yeah, we
Plus
were.
other
we
other
knew how you were
circumstances,
gone.
I'm sure.
Everyone else just fucking did.
Everyone
without
else
saying
just
anything.
everyone else just is like, huh, alright, this ain't important. Go fuck
Wait,
yourself.
is Parker coming? You have Parker up.
Who the fuck even knows anymore?
Parker should have been coming,
Well,
but he's
I'm
offline.
looking at your overlay.
Well, it was supposed to be Parker, Harley, and you and Cameron. Those were the people who gave me confirmations. Josh won't talk to me. And Taz doesn't want to play anymore. So we're down to just 4.
It's not good, gamer.
And now, by all technicalities, we're down to 2. So if it hits 3:15 and we ain't got any more people, I'm just moving on. Even if, like, literally, did everyone just forget it was Sunday too?
Hey,
Oh,
stranger.
hi, stranger. Hey, it's me, mum. Hello.
Everyone abandoned us.
usual
It's just
crew.
me and Jacob right now. But
I'm
that's
gonna have
okay.
to-
We can make that work.
If in 7 minutes there's no one else that shows up, we're just playing. My mom says hi.
I'm still sick.
But that's okay. So hello, hi, welcome to the madhouse. The madhouse of literally no one has showed up.
I've
got my
spells.
Fucking showered for this too.
Why see, here's the thing. Like, if you aren't gonna show up, tell me you're not gonna show up. Like, if Parker is not gonna be here, he should say, "Hey, Dom, sorry, something came up. I'm not gonna be here." And I could be like, "Okay, fine," even though deep inside, my body is contorting and wants me to kill myself. But at least I'll know that I can
have
kill
bonitis.
myself in peace before the
I
stream
can't do it. I
starts.
have bonitis. I can't be here, Dom. I have bonitis.
Do it on stream. Better view count.
Ooh, I think that'll get me
Do
banned
it.
off Twitch, though.
Will it matter?
Hey, as long as I don't get banned, my VODs are still up. So,
True.
That's so. Oh my god. You're like so
Alright,
wrong.
so-
All the proceeds go to Cameron, so think
Can
about
I-
what you're doing.
can I turn off?
I want money.
How the
Please?
fuck do I enter performance mode again? Remember? I want to enter performance mode. Oh,
I like it how yesterday when I was DMing for you and Alex, the Barb decided to take a crap, but now he's fine.
now he's doing just dandy. Okay, so I'm gonna do my best to. So sorry, everybody. Things are gonna be weird here for a second. I'm gonna hope that this doesn't crash my computer. If it does, we'll be back online. but I'm gonna fix the overlay because this guy's gone and this guy's
I'll
gone.
wear my glasses on my head.
And this guy
No, Cameron,
is
how about we just
moving.
forget the glasses?
I will not. Don't tell me not to wear my Tengen Toppa glasses that I bought for $34. Oh.
Cameron, I don't know what to say to you.
They're beautiful. I love them. They work as actual sunglasses outside, but staring at screens, they're not good for that.
You wear
Oh,
them
hey,
in
look,
public?
the overlay's
Yeah.
been updated. Also, my beard has been coming in. I just want to note this. My beard is coming in, but it's coming
See
in
your
like
mustache?
my mustache is like the most full part of my facial hair. Right, it's right here again.
You have the exact opposite of what I have.
This little patch right underneath my chin that doesn't want to cooperate and grow. Just get out of there. I'm gonna pull the hairs out of my fucking chin. I swear to God. Or my non-existent chin. Just.
We'll give you beard surgery. What you do is
Ah!
you take your nutsack skin and.
Okay, I'm gonna stop you right there because I've already tried this. I'm kidding. I don't have.
You what?
I don't have pubic hairs glued to my face.
He's just kidding. He doesn't have a nutsack.
Oh.
You know what? I can't even. I'm just opening my map again. That's not the right program. I need you to open with Microsoft Paint.
We know you're
Hey!
listening, mother, but that's just what we
Sorry,
do.
Mom. Sorry about the nutsack joke.
Hey,
Okay,
I'm not.
hey.
everything
Of
is
course
back.
you're not.
There's 2 players. Oh my God,
Dude, it's
bro.
fine. Fine.
No, but can I just talk about this? It was 7, and then it was 3, and 3, then it was. I have two people who give half enough of a shit to show up to a fucking D&D show that we planned for 4 weeks beforehand. Maybe longer.
Gotta just let him get it out, buddy.
Sad. I'm sad boy. It's real fat sad boy hours right now. Ugh. 2 minutes. 2 minutes, and maybe I can fix the overlay after that. And I don't have to, and it doesn't have to be. Look at how empty. Look at how empty that overlay is. Look at it.
You know what? It's a slower episode today. It's fine. Every show's got one.
Yeah,
This is
true.
like.
It's very true.
Every
are they
episode can't be a
truly
finale,
gamers?
you know?
No. You know what? My mom is right. They're not gamers if they abandon us. A good gamer knows to stick with his squad. And this squad is missing half its gamers. Also, Jacob, I forgot. We need to invite you to our Call of Duty regiment.
Cameron, is it wrong to say that I think you should embrace TikTok because it fits your personality very well, but you could just do really stupid shit on it?
I don't want to fucking
Fuck
be
TikTok,
on
bro.
TikTok.
TikTok can suck my
you know
nuts.
what? You never wanted to be on social media either, and now you're a Twitter king.
I have to be on Twitter. You want to know why? Advertisement, publicity. That's why I'm on Twitter.
For our, because we're budding influencers.
And I'm also doing it to spread awareness for Tom Nook's fucking fetish of
All right,
busting my
whatever.
kneecaps when I don't pay my bills.
He has
Harley's here. Hey, Harley.
Hello.
Oh my God, he actually showed up.
Sorry, I looked away from the clock for what I thought was 5 minutes because I needed to blow off some steam before coming to this. So I was blowing up giant spiders.
Oh.
And
What?
then I looked down and it was past time.
Time to fix
Oh.
the overlay again. God damn it! Let's enter performance mode.
Dude, I'm just fucking... You know what? We'll ask Harley. Harley, should I risk the headache and wear the Tengen Toppa glasses or no?
God.
It's completely up to you, man.
It doesn't help. It doesn't
No,
help.
it doesn't. But there is no more help than that. You have to decide whether it's worth you to do
Be
it.
your own man.
Fine. Fine.
Be a
I'm putting the
man.
glasses on until my head starts to split open.
You must be swift as a coursing river.
I do. They're
All right,
pokey.
all right, we're back. We're back.
Cameron, I'm
I think
sorry I
our-
told you to join TikTok. I just wanted you to see. I want to see you do a TikTok dance with those glasses.
I'm not doing a TikTok.
Who's
Stop
here?
it.
It's Harley. Harley is here. You'll see he's now on the overlay. No, he's not. Wait, overlay, please update for the love of God.
Sorry, I'm late again, guys. I didn't mean to.
It's
Did I-
fine. Don't worry
It's
about
all
it.
right. You're forgiven. Just next time we'll shoot you. All right?
I saved the.
Good luck
overlay,
with that,
though.
because I almost guarantee you I have more weapons within arm's reach than you do. I have at least 15 knives that I can grab, my pistol, and there's a sword 2 steps away
How
from
did
me.
my overlay fuck
Grab-
off.
Take
Harley,
it,
I'm
take
worried
it.
about you.
Take the.
Back into
How many enemies
performance
do you have?
mode.
I have lots of enemies. I just don't know who they are or where they are.
My file. How did the
I
file
am
get
definitely not
corrupted?
paranoid.
Why is my overlay file corrupted?
Coming for you.
Oh my god!
I want to point out that Dominic has more viewers right now than a professional PUBG player that I follow.
Oof. Time to download my fucking map file again and fix the overlay again!
You know what? We'll let my Sonic figure wear the glasses. We'll put them on him.
Oh my god. Life sucks.
Hold on, I'll be right
for me
back. I'll
right
put the
now.
glasses on him. There we go.
Sonic's wearing the glasses.
Ow!
Huh.
So I said that we were gonna
So
start. at
Harley, are you the
3:15.
doctor on Twitch? Gamer?
I'm pretty sure he is. Master Troll is Parker.
Right. Right.
Alright, so Parker, gone. Taz, Josh, gone. Zach, gone. Jacob,
Yes, I am the doctor.
Gamer mode.
or
I've been drinking Mountain Dew since 8 a.m. Now time. Oh, that guy passed out. I'm
Hello?
confused.
Okay, my mic seems to be working again.
Yes.
Yay!
You're
I don't know
alive.
why it just suddenly
Save
decides not
as.
to work.
Ian.
I'm gonna tease Parker for a second. Parker, if you're listening, I'm gonna call you Eldritch Blast from now on.
Okay.
Are you listening, Parker? I'm
Should've
calling
fixed
you
it.
Eldritch Blast.
Okay, we should finally be... Okay, thank God. We have the overlay fixed. And that means that in 1 minute...
Where's the map?
Shut up. Just shut the fuck up right this instant, young man. Look,
I don't
see,
wanna.
there it is. There's the map.
Dominic, your penis hat is crooked.
My penis hat? Look, this hat happens to be my
Somebody's
favorite
mic
hat.
is echoing.
There you go. Now it looks good.
Who's got an echoey mic?
Somebody's echoing. Let's see.
It looks like it was Harley, maybe.
Was
I
it?
think he's fixing
I
it.
can't see it. Okay.
Hello, did that fix it? No, that didn't fix it. Why didn't that fix it?
Gamer!
Okay, so I need
Did that
new.
fix it?
Staring through the
I
light.
need
The
new,
red
I,
cherry
I need
light.
to play. I need to play the new song.
Do you?
No, yes. Shut up. Going back to the DM music. Play.
That fix it. Yes.
Yep.
How many viewers are we at? We're at 3 right now.
You're at 3 to 4.
At least what I can see.
we're at
3
4.
currently. We were
You
at
see,
4 a
this
little
is
bit ago.
This is my problem with Twitch. My stream manager says that we have 4 viewers, which possibly includes me. But then again, so if Harley is here, and Stranger is here, and my mom is here, Cameron is here, and I am here. That should be 5. But Harley says that we have 3.
Mine
That's
says
what
3.
it's showing me. It's 3
Shows me
watching
right
now.
too. You have to wait. It'll refresh soon.
Nah, man. This is just my life. This is just my life with Twitch view counts. Nothing ever
Did
shows
I
properly.
ask you, Cortana? No.
Okay. We are here and fully ready. By the way, if the music is too loud, I upped the Bard's music yesterday for something because I was listening to stuff, and I've re-lowered it down. But if the Bard's too loud, you have to tell me so I could turn him down, and I'll silence the
Okay.
fucker real quick for the
Okay.
people on stream. But
Eh, the
$1.86
guy-
that bitch.
Oh, the guy on Fiverr got back to me.
Lily,
Hold on.
The guy with fiber got back to you?
the
Shut
guy on
up, Fiverr.
Yes.
Oh.
We've been trying to get our mom. What is it? Her birthday present? What was it? Was it a Christmas present?
Christmas
It's a
present.
Christmas present. Yeah, if it was a birthday, this would have taken a whole year. I'm really dumb. But we've had a Christmas
You've
present
been
in the
planning
works
it for a
month.
while.
Yeah.
And why did you just tell her that, by the way?
No, she knows.
Oh.
Because we.
I'm
kind
gonna
of
send the
needed
progress
her.
of the painting. I'm gonna send the progress of the painting through the general.
Oh, sick. Really? Okay, let's do it. We're not gonna put it on stream because that looks so good. Oh,
Dude.
that's actually incredibly good looking.
So are you.
It's almost
Oh,
done.
Thank you.
It's almost done. It's getting so close to being done.
I'm incredibly ecstatic to see that done. Okay. So, I need to unread alright, Ben get out of here. Psychus, get out of here. I don't need you anymore. And then we're gonna unread Justice's HP tracker on my little note. Boom! Bing bang boom. Alright. We are finally ready to move on, and we're gonna begin today's session. So, players, are you ready and prepped to ding
My
dong ding?
butt has been clenched this entire time.
You
Let's get
can't
it rolling.
see it yet, Mom. And I would show it on stream, stranger, but my mom will see, and it's got to be a surprise. She's got to wait, and she's gonna get it in full, in its perfect full glory. But just know that it is wonderful, and you are going to be very happy with your Christmas present.
I don't believe it. Show
Promise.
it didn't happen.
Bamboozled. I am not trying to bamboozle my mom. Thank
Picture
you.
didn't happen.
I did.
You
said
can
the
see
thing.
the pic, Jacob.
I'm playing God.
Ah! Stop playing God. This is important.
Second.
You are playing a different video game right now.
It's not a video game.
Yes.
Tabletop.
Face.
Is it?
Your face
Listen,
in a fake board.
I'm facing a
tabletop.
computer screen.
That doesn't
Explain
make it a
that one.
video game.
All
It
right,
makes it a
whatever.
tabletop.
Never mind.
It's a computer game.
That I guess. You know what?
Oh.
You know what, Harley? Do you
All right.
have to bring logic to the table?
Logic is.
I,
Yes.
I hate it when you do that. You just bring logic to the table and make everyone feel stupid.
So
The 2 years of
Maybe you're better than
engineering
me.
classes say yes.
to catch everybody up,
Uh,
in which case to catch Jacob up. What happened was we are in Thrugak. The party is currently in Thrugak, the dwarven city in Fjorane, just to the southwest of Surd. You're here on behest of the king, who has sent you here to investigate the loss of shipments coming in that they've been importing from Valenheim and other countries that all come through the dwarven path cut out by the miners in Thrugak. You spoke with Goldbeard, the leader of the mining team and the whole operation of handling imports into the country, and he said that you should go into the mines or to the side tunnels of the path and just kind of go looking around and see what you can find. That he's also concerned with the missing shipments, and it's bad for business all around. You know. So y'all went in there after a fairly
Y'all.
eventful. Yeah, shut up. After a fairly eventful evening, just kind of hanging around Thrugak, you went in, and one thing led to another, and Sebastian, thank you, Brain. Sebastian ended up interrogating a worker dwarf in like a makeshift break room, and he said,
I beat him up.
he basically told you that there is a dwarf named Grick who was seen carrying in a barrel full of meat, which is very strange, into the back of the mines.
Sounds strange.
We're not talking like,
Anyone with a barrel full of meat, I'm gonna be suspicious about.
and it's not like it wasn't like jerky. It was like fresh raw meat. So obviously,
Human
really
meat.
strange. And so, the party went down looking through the tunnels, and some tremors led them down a side tunnel. And while they were traveling through that tunnel, they discovered that above them there were these little pipes with holes. And
You got gassed.
before they were,
And I violated a mountain.
You did. You violated the mountain with your rapier. Before they could get away in time, the entire party basically failed their con saves except for Cameron, who did a Slav squat and tried to get everyone out. Unfortunately, it wasn't enough, and everybody passed out. And that brings us to right now, and we're all coming to. Everybody at the same time kind of groggily manages to open their eyes, and the first thing that everybody notices is that you can feel a metal bottom to where you're laying, and everyone is kind of squished together in a very small space.
Oh my god, are we still in the cage?
Are we in the Death Star trash compactor?
Yeah. As you guys finally open your
dying.
eyes, you can recognize the walls of the cavern that you guys have been traveling in. It's just rocky walls. It's kind of dark, but you can see that the area you're in is illuminated by torchlight. All four of the party members, and that includes Justith, Sebastian, and Ocularis, and Sebastian's dog, Sigurd. You four are currently in a cage by yourselves. The rest of the party doesn't appear to be with you. You're sitting in a metal cage together.
Okay.
And
Okay.
you awaken.
I'm going to attempt to rise to my feet
The cage,
and bust
the cage
open the
is,
cage.
The cage is very small, and you can't really rise to your feet in this cage. It's not quite tall
Okay.
enough.
Well, I will get on my knees and try to bust open the cage.
So,
That's what I'm doing.
Sebastian, as you notice, as you get up and you start to move your arms to look at the cage, you notice that the cage is slightly elevated, and you can feel the cage shift back and forth and start swinging as you stand up. Everybody else obviously feels this too, as the cage kind of just begins to.
Oh, so we're hanging.
And you hear a gruff voice just kind of break through from behind you. You were facing a wall, and a gruff voice kind of like breaks through the silence and the creaking. Hey, y'all is awake.
Y'all.
Dad, is that you?
Dad? Daddy?
Sorry, that threw me off just a little bit. You turn, Sebastian, and you look towards the source of the noise, and what you see a dwarf standing on the ground just a few feet away from the cage. Let me get the map of the room.
Dominic's got a map for us.
Yes, I do, gamer.
Show me,
For you.
gamer.
So at the moment, and here we go, we're back to MS Paint. This is where the cage is. It's like right here. And as you look towards the dwarf who is standing right here, let me see if this is visible on stream. More like MS Taint. Got him. So, oh my god, this is not gonna. It's face all the way. All right, you know what? Whatever. We're just gonna have to.
Okay.
Go with it. Don't be sorry, stranger. Trust me. If I could give you extra gamer points for that, I would. Speaking of which, if anybody doesn't know, the gamer points are the things that you see down below your chat bar. They allow you to do things like highlight your messages, do special things that are basically just listed.
Change
You can
emotes.
unlock emotes. I don't have a whole lot of features set up for it, but one feature I do have that doesn't really pertain to this is that you can select what characters I play in games. But anyway, 24. You have 24,000. Yeah, wow. Okay, that's a lot. But Sebastian, you notice as you look over at this dwarf that the cage is not just hanging suspended above the ground. Beneath you is a deep, dark hole that you can't see the bottom of. And the dwarf just is kind of laughing as he watches the cage just sway.
They threw us in the Rancor pit.
We're gonna die. He's gonna kill us. It's over, gamers. Gonna just be a gimmick every time we get into any sort of encounter, even if it's against like one goblin. Just we're gonna die. It's over.
We're gonna die. It's over.
Yep. Pack your bags, gamers. Start writing new sheets because we're gonna die.
So as you give
I don't have to start. I already have them on hand.
ooh,
That's true. I
like
do as
any
well.
good player,
I have
I
like
just have
5.
I have a whole list of characters that I can use. At
Yeah,
any given
same, dude. Any good player would have that.
time. Shut up.
Can I open the cage?
You see that there is a door. As you turn to this side of the cage, there is a door, but you try it and it's locked. The dwarf, who is fairly dirty, and you can actually smell him from here.
Rude.
I'm just saying, objectively, he is covered in dirt and grime, and he smells. Like, he really does smell. He's also
Rude.
wearing...
He's just objectively gross.
He's also, like, if you look at his face, and one of his eyes is, like, missing. He's not even wearing an eye patch, though. One of his eyes is just straight up missing, and I mean, it's just not there. It's an empty eye socket. So as you attempt to open the door, he shakes his head and crosses his arms. You don't have to try and open that. You're not going to get it open. Locked up tighter. Well, I won't make that joke.
Make the joke.
No.
Make the joke, dwarf.
Like you have anything that you can do about it.
What's the
lizard
matter,
boy.
dwarf? Is your mom here?
Wish me mum were here. She'd get a kick out of this. 3 idiots, mangy
Gross.
mutt, one deep ass hole. Yeah, I think she'd find this really funny.
Release us from this cage, or I shall cut you down, peasant. We are here by order of the king.
Ooh, the king. Ooh, I'm trembling in me boots.
Do we still have our equipment?
You notice that on you, you don't have any of your equipment at current. But you can see that directly over here. Sorry, where's my fucking mouse? There it is. You easily recognize that they have stashed your equipment in this stack of boxes right here.
Can I see my sword?
Yes, you can see your sword glinting off of your pack, and they've just kind of tossed them haphazardly over here. Perhaps to taunt you, perhaps you aren't really sure why they have them so close. Maybe it's confidence, maybe it's idiocy. You aren't sure.
Can we see a way to lower the cage, like a mechanism that would lower it, anything like that?
You don't actually see any mechanisms from where you are. You can't see that the chain that this is hooked up to on the top. You can't see if it goes anywhere. It's just kind of hanging from the roof.
Dang it.
You aren't
I could
hanging
see
that
it.
high off of the ground. You're maybe 2 to 3 feet off of where the ground would be were you not over a hole.
Okay. I'm going to attempt to rip the bars open to see if they're like weak or rusty. Maybe they're weaker than normal or regular iron bars. I'm going to attempt to try to pull them apart.
You know what? Go ahead and make me a strength check.
Okay.
You grab the bars and you're just gonna try to pry them open.
How does a 22 sound?
A 22 sounds great, but unfortunately not good enough.
Damn.
These are really, really strong metal bars. Good solid iron. You start pulling, and you get your strength up, and you hype. You're just. It doesn't open. And the dwarf just laughs, and he laughs. You can try all you want, lizard boy.
How
You
close
won't
is he to
get
me?
that open.
Yeah, can we kill the dwarf?
Yeah,
How close is he to me?
He's standing about 10 feet away from the cage.
10 feet, you say?
Oh no.
10 feet, you say?
We have no way of getting this cage down, remember?
Yeah. Well, he's pissing me off.
So the door. So he's 10 feet away from you. What do you want to do?
Oh,
Roll to choke.
I'm going to use my lightning breath.
You're just going to like lightning breath right
I'm going
now.
to charge it up. To
Make sure
scare
to
him.
lean your mouth outside of the cage,
Yes,
please.
yes.
You're
I
gonna.
know that.
You're
I'm-
gonna try to charge your.
I'm gonna try to
lightning breath
charge the lightning breath up
in an
to
attempt to
scare
scare
him.
him.
in an attempt to intimidate him into letting us go.
Make me an intimidation check. Sec.
This is an intimidation.
That's another 22. 17 plus 5. I'm
Okay.
rolling different
So you got a 22, you said?
dice today. Yes. Dice.
So as you start charging up your lightning breath, he goes whoa, 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 and he kind of like starts stepping back. And you notice that there's like a dip just behind him. He steps back and he actually like falls over and tumbles down the steps behind him.
I start
And you hear
laughing
him
at
plump.
him.
You hear him plump on the ground. You don't actually let loose your lightning breath though.
No, I
Okay.
don't. I
So-
start laughing at him.
So you start laughing, and like the electricity cackles out of your mouth as you crackles, excuse me, out of your mouth as you laugh. And you hear him get up. He doesn't even bother dusting himself off, and he walks back up, and he looks you dead in the eyes, and he just scowls at you like oddly. I don't know how
I
to
just
really describe.
smirk
He's
like a snarky asshole back at him.
all right, you mangy fucking wannabe dragon. We'll see how happy you are, how fucking confident you are. And he looks around. And he finally stops. Taps his foot. Taking forever this time. Wonder what's keeping it. Ah, well. Doesn't even matter. You're stuck there. I get to sit here. Less work for me. And he just kind of stands there and looks at you.
Is he still within range of my lightning breath?
Yeah, he's back where he was standing before.
Oh. No,
Now I want you to know that
Somebody hold me back.
you're sitting in a metal cage, and you're going to breathe
like
your
Harley
electricity.
said, I'm going to stick my head out of the bar so it's not within the cone.
Okay, that works. So
Somebody hold me back. I'm gonna fucking torch this guy.
The bard is gonna place a hand on you. I'm reading.
Okay. Okay.
So,
Uzi.
I would like to, as incognito as I can, cast Charm Person on this dwarf.
Gonna cast charm person.
Mm-hmm.
Un momento.
Yay, level up. Otherwise,
Yeah, otherwise we'd be
let's
stuck
see
here.
a humanoid I can see makes a charisma
Yeah.
saving throw, so save
Wisdom
a D.
saving throw.
See, yeah,
Not a charisma
yeah,
saving throw.
a 12.
Wait, or is it the spellcasting trait that they have to save against? Or
it
is
has to save against 12.
You attempt to
My DC is 12.
You attempt to charm a humanoid you can see with range. It must make a wisdom saving throw and does so with advantage if you're your companions fighting it.
We're not fighting it.
Which you're not technically fighting it, although pretty much there's a very hostile environment. So let's see.
If I created a hostile environment and this doesn't work because you get disadvantage, I feel bad, and I will
Okay.
take the fall for this one.
Okay, and you said the DC to beat is 12?
Yes.
Yeah, you cast Charm Person, and you start like weaving your words, just like with your fingies, you waving them at him, and the magic.
Wait. No, go ahead, Dominic. Finish. I just had an idea.
The
finish
magic,
up.
the magic flows out of you with your magical words, and it starts to entangle around him, and he just waves it off, like he bats it away, like he's batting at a fly. He's like, wait, hang on, I want to make sure of something.
What a bitch. Does anybody have mage?
I'm gonna say, like, hey. All right, so he bats it away, and he's like, hey, what are you doing? Don't you fucking dare try that again, or I'm gonna let you loose down there no matter what.
Try what?
Try what? I didn't do anything.
Bullshit. You think I didn't notice your mangy-tangy fingers? Splits in your
What
little
magic?
thing over here?
We're in a cage.
I'm a
We can't
human.
do-
Oh, what
we can't-
magic? I don't have a book.
What an idiot. We can't do anything.
Make me a deception check. Just for posterity, Mr. Ocularis.
I am attempting to help him.
I'm gonna need it. That's a 3.
I'll let you help him because you're also talking. I'll let you roll it with advantage this once.
Oh god.
Oh,
Justice.
15.
Dominic's lame.
I'm lame.
I'm kidding.
You see.
I got
you
a
see
15.
You see him blink for a second, and then he smells the air. He just like. Well, then, did one of you rip? Seriously, not good.
I'm gonna
God,
point at the
stinks.
dog.
Yeah, I'll point at the dog too. I'll point at Sigurd.
Sigurd looks at you with just this face of, "Why, Dad?"
I'm gonna lean to you, both Ocularis and Justice, like.
As this whole like deal like starts going, you feel a soft tremor, that just kind of like echoes throughout the area. It kind of shakes, and the cage kind of swings back and forth a little bit.
Damn it! Fuck. Okay.
And the dwarf. The dwarf, he smiles and he's like, it'll be time soon. Don't you worry, you little caged assholes. You won't have to worry about being caged anymore.
Ignore him. If
Does the dwarf have booze?
probably
You don't know if he has booze.
Sigurd's money.
I was curious
still
if he
has
just
money.
had any.
What? Say that again?
I was curious if he had. He's like guarding, right? Is he not?
He's just standing there looking at you.
Oh.
You don't see
What the
any
fuck?
like visible bottles of booze on his person.
I don't know if he was like drinking on the job or what he's. You gotta ask. You know, I gotta ask.
So you can ask him if you want to.
Okay.
So ask him.
Ask the question.
Shut up, Karen. Yo, dwarf, you
Sebastian.
got booze?
I'm
gonna need that.
well, too fucking bad.
Fuck. We need to get out of here.
Yeah. Well, no shit. Okay.
We need to get out of here.
Guy,
I'm shaking. I need booze.
boy, I've got a
Gamer, Spregen.
Okay. We'll just call it that I'm whispering.
Yes, that's helpful.
Here, I'll do this.
guys. Okay, so this idiot, this motherfucker, probably likes money, and they probably took our money, but not Sigurd's. So hold on.
and I'm gonna check Sigurd's armor to see if he still has the money we stashed on him.
He does. He does. There's still money in
boy.
between Sigurd's there's
Okay,
still money in between Sigurd's armor plates. His leather armor plates.
I'm gonna pull out.
I recognize saying plates is not right, but
I'm
Yeah, I
gonna
was gonna
pull
say
out
leather armor plate.
3 silver coins from Sigurd's armor, and I'm gonna display them prominently. If you let us out, there'll be plenty of money in it for you. I'm gonna smile in an attempt to persuade him.
he smiles back and he holds out his hand. Toss him here.
Oh no. No. You see, and I'm gonna do a little coin trick in my fingertips. And I'm
Roll me a
going to
dexterity check. A
sure.
sleight of hand check.
It's a 3.
Oh, so you go to do the coin trick, and you like try to do that thing where you like make the coin tumble down your fingers, and what the coin just like falls out of your hand, clinks off the bottom of the cage, and then falls into the hole.
Why would you do that to me?
Just the one. You still have the other one.
I have plenty. Oh, lost one, but there's plenty
I
more where that
have
came
plenty.
from.
There's more than where that came from.
I'm gonna pull out. Did we put a single gold piece on Sigurd?
Nope.
No. Okay. I'm gonna pull out another silver piece. I'm gonna hold it over the hole. I'm just gonna hold it there.
Is there anything else in the cage? How big's the cage?
The cage itself is actually about like
What is in the
it's-
cage?
You're in the
Just
cage.
us.
You are
Nothing
actually
else in the
fairly
cage?
tightly squished together. It's like, imagine that you're sitting in a closet together.
Hot.
Yeah, it's about that. It's about that size. It's a little bigger than 5 feet across. It's maybe like 7
God,
feet
if we had
across.
ladies, we could do a striptease.
So you guys are pretty
Maybe
heavily
he would let us out
stuck
then.
in there.
That's a
Who
joke.
needs
Don't listen to me.
ladies?
Who needs ladies? So I'm gonna hold the coin out over the hole.
He like flicks his hand and he smiles. He flicks his hand. He's like, toss it over.
Sorry, if you want this money, you gotta let us out.
He shrugs and then crosses his arms again. You can see his foot tapping again.
Hold on.
We have nothing on our persons, right?
So does that mean he took my holy symbol too? And he took my crest.
Well, depending on how high up this cage is, I might be able to retrieve some small objects.
It's 3 feet off of the ground where you are.
This is like
If
a
there were
fucking
not a
escape
hole
room.
beneath you, you're 3 feet off the ground.
Well, could someone, in theory, stand from the edge of the hole and reach in to the cage?
If they were behind you, there's about a 5 to 6 foot gap between you and the edge where this dwarf is standing.
Okay.
Here, let's do this. What spells does everybody have? Like what abilities?
I have Unseen Servant.
Okay.
That's why I was looking for a lever or something to let down this cage, and I was just gonna have my servant go open the cage for us.
Oh,
Well, you can roll me an investigation check if you're gonna look around for that, Ocularis.
well, can he tell us that, and we can all kind of look around to see if we can see one?
Actually, scratch that. Make that a perception check.
Dumb. God damn it! No, I dropped my
Got
dice.
that too.
I have the wrong PC open. What's up, Cameron?
Would you allow it so that we can all look like he told us that that he has that ability, and then we can all look around to see if we can find a lever?
If he communicates that to the party, yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell them about my Unseen Servant ability.
Okay.
And oh, by the way, that was a nat 1
Oh,
for my perception.
Well, I'm going to help then. I'm going to look around for a lever.
so with your nat 1, Ocularis, you get distracted because one of the spots on the ceiling, you swear, looks really heavily like the back of your hand. You notice like an intricate like bump on the ceiling that you swear looks like as if you're looking at the back of your own hand. That's what you're looking at right now. You get immensely distracted by this.
Yep.
14.
14 for perception.
Mm-hmm.
So you don't see anything either, Sebastian. Just if you could also make a perception check if you want.
Okay, what do I roll?
A d20 plus your wisdom modifier. Unless you have perception as a proficient skill. Which I think...
I'm looking. Hold on. I rolled...
Perception is not one of you, so you have a plus. It's a d20 plus 1.
Okay, so it's a 13.
So you also, unfortunately, can't see any kind of lever or anything around you that the unseen
I have
servant.
proficiency in intimidation. Can I intimidate this guy?
You could
Oh
make
my
an
god,
attempt yourself.
we both
to,
have proficiency in intimidation. Hell yeah.
You could try to intimidate
And
him.
charisma. And survival. Man, I got traits for all for this situation. I nominate to eat Cameron.
What? What?
We're stuck! I'm hungry!
Well, you think just because I'm a lizard that means you can eat me?
Hey,
I'm humanoid. That still technically counts as cannibalism.
Does it?
Before we get that far, let's try and find a way out of the cage. And if it does get that far, I'll just bring over the 30 plus rations or whatever that are sitting in a pile next to us to the cage.
You guys are as you're sitting there, you feel a stronger tremor start to kind of shake the area, and your cage.
Okay, I have another plan.
Okay.
Is there keys or anything on his person?
You can't see if he's carrying any keys on his person, but he does have a stick.
A stick.
He's holding
Okay.
yes, he's holding a stick.
I was gonna say I could lightning breath him, attempt to kill him, and then you could use your ability to levitate keys or something over here.
So,
But no, that if I can't see any keys, that's too much of a risk.
like I said, the tremor has started happening, and your cage starts swinging a little more wildly.
Wait,
And
I have
your
another plan.
cage,
Oh, okay. This
the
one
cage is
might
swinging
work.
a little wilder.
I'm gonna look at the chain above us. I'm gonna attempt to look at the chain above us and see if it looks like if we were to swing the cage enough, could we break it off?
The cage above you, you see that there's like a chain that goes up to the ceiling, and it's like on a hook. Like the hook is loosely attached to, like it's hammered into the rock, or you at least don't see it attached to any wooden structures or anything where you're standing. It's just kind of it's like in the rock, and there's like a hook, and the chain is attached to the hook.
Boys, let's start swinging. Let's just start swinging this cage, and maybe it'll break.
The question is, do you tell us or do you Captain Jack Sparrow this and just start doing it?
I communicate to you quietly. If we start swinging this cage, it might break.
Keep going.
And then I'm gonna start doing it. I'm gonna communicate it, then I'm gonna start doing it. I'm just gonna
communicate it, and you
Okay.
start doing it.
I'm doing it. I'm swinging the cage.
So you start swinging the
Swinging
cage.
The cage? Are we hanging? What
Yes,
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 we're
you're
hanging.
You're
We're hanging
hanging
from the
in a
roof.
cage above a hole.
I
A
didn't know
deep,
that.
dark
Okay.
hole.
I thought
So
we like fell into a cage from a hole.
no.
That's
No,
why I
we-
mentioned the Rancor pit earlier.
So
Oh.
so you start
Oh,
swinging the
okay.
cage. You swing back and then forth, and then back and forth, and you hear the chain above you like jingling, and you notice that the cage swings back over the piece of ground behind you, and then it swings forward again, and it actually like reaches over the other piece of ground nearby the dwarf, and he goes like, hey, and he like steps back and he starts fumbling around his person, and you swing back, and again you start to swing forward, and you hear the chain as you're making that downwards arc. You hear the chain start to And as you guys are over the thing, like the cage comes towards the dwarf, he like steps back, and you hear the chain snap, and the cage like flies off the chain that it's on, and you hear the chain just like, and it lands.
We just fall down the hole.
It lands smack dab on the edge of the hole, and you kind of tumble just a little bit, and the cage kind of ends up on its side. So you're all kind of in like a pile together, and you notice that that one part of the cage, the part of the cage that ends up as the ground, comes loose, and it like falls, not falls off, but it like opens like a trap door.
I'm gonna command Sigurd to run at the dwarf, to attack the dwarf.
I was gonna call dibs on the midget.
So you guys are all kind of stuck in the cage, and he shouts, "Men, they've escaped!" And,
so I'm gonna command Sigurd, and I'm gonna crawl out of the cage.
So you
Are
command
we about
Sigurd
to beat up a bunch of midgets? Let's go.
But I want you all to roll initiative, and you hear a bunch of scuttling of people like scrambling to gather things up. I'm gonna have everybody roll initiative right now, and it's time to. What's up?
You're probably gonna not believe me, but nat 20.
Ah, well,
Initiative.
that's real nice.
That is nice. I like it. Oh, I need to roll Sigurd's too.
What's initiative?
It's your turn in combat.
Oh, right. You should see it on your sheet. Let's see, where is it on D&D? It's right next to your armor class, and you should have a +2. You roll a d20, and then you add your dexterity modifier, and then
Sigurd got a 13.
That determines your turn in combat.
Wait,
Hang
so I
on
do the
just a second.
dexterity, what I roll and my initiative? Or what is it?
Yeah, it's what you roll plus your initiative.
Where does it
Okay,
say?
so then
Oh,
Sigurd got a 17 then.
and my dexterity.
Pluses.
Initiative and dexterity. Right? Is that what you said?
It should be just initiative.
Oh, okay.
Oh God, I
Then
didn't
3.
even pull up my notepad.
3.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
A hearty 3.
Okay,
That's
so
unfortunate.
Sebastian has a 20. Sigurd has a 13, you said?
Yes. No, he got a 17.
Okay, Sigurd has 17. Joseph has a 3 total. Wait, so did you roll a natural 1?
Yeah.
Ooh, okay. That's no bueno.
So natural ones are critical
So
failures.
so at the moment you're struggling to get yourself going, Jacob. So you rolled a critical
It's
fail
fine.
on
I'm
your
still
initiative.
hungover. It's cool.
Yeah, we'll blame it on the hangover. Ocularis, what did you roll?
Once I
7.
get going, I'll be good.
7? Okay,
Yep.
1 second, I might need.
I just realized we have none of our equipment.
Choke
No, we don't.
them. Choke them and make the dog bite.
The dog's gonna bite.
Okay, 1 second.
Cameron, they're dwarfs. Just hold their foreheads.
Well, I mean,
He does have a big stick.
I'm gonna brag. I am 6'6".
Just hold them by the forehead when they try to run at you, and just punch them in the ear.
Well, that's unarmed strikes. I want to crush them with my sword. I want to slash and cut their.
Well, we
Achilles
can't do
tendons.
that right now.
Well, I can
This is
beeline
my
for
first
my
sober
weapon.
fight. Let me have this.
You did tell me before that I could see my weapon. Like my weapon was in view of me.
Yes.
Okay.
You can see all of your equipment. Let me get to setting this up in just a minute. Let's see.
Because I don't know how many dwarves are gonna come after us.
Well, if all else fails, just start throwing them into the pit.
There we go. Could do that.
If they were going to kill us with it, might as well kill a few of them with it.
It's true.
Just 300 these bitches. Just kick them in the pit. Can't be
Okay.
that hard.
I'm sorry. Now that I don't know why that reminded me of that Family Guy joke where they were like, how many grade school or how many like elementary school students could you fight at once? And he's like, I sit in the bathroom and I just wait for them to come one by one. I don't know why that made me think of that. I really don't.
Cameron, there was a Joe Rogan podcast where they're talking about how many 12-year-olds could you beat up. He goes, I'd fuck up 12-year-olds. He goes, what if
Oh
they
my
were
God.
like a unit, like they were organized? He's like, doesn't matter, I'd fuck them up.
What if they were a unit, like organized? An organized unit of 12-year-olds. I don't
so,
think that is
I'm gonna
even
undo all
possible.
of this. So right here, I'm gonna mark in gold where your equipment is. So it's like right here.
Okay.
You all are in a bit of a heap. You kind of like spilled out onto the floor. You're all on top of each other right about here. So just like, yeah,
Okay.
right here. Grick has, or excuse me, the fuck. Let's see. The dwarf stepped back to about here.
Show me the enemies.
And you see the two other dwarves are in your current line of. Fuck off, Windows Defender. Eat my ass, please. You see two other dwarves that they've kind of like saddled up right next to him. But you don't see anyone else right now, though you can definitely hear more than just those two. So let me make sure I've got everything visible on stream here. And Sebastian. And yes, our first nat 20 of the session. Sorry, I should have called that out earlier. But Sebastian, since you got your nat 20, you're the first to move, and you kind of like spring up off the top of the pile.
You know what? Here, you know what? Actually, I'm going to mad dash for my items, but I'm going to keep Sigurd with me because I don't want him to try to attack the dwarves all by himself.
Okay, well, because I was gonna say you did already command him.
I'm going to start running, but I'm going to call him back.
So I'm not gonna let you do that right now because you did that as you were tumbling out of the cage, and it was like the first thing that you told Sigurd to do. So that's what he's going to do.
Well, because I didn't know there were two other dwarves right next to him. That's why
They only just now showed up as you guys finished tumbling out of the cage, but so you want to run over to your equipment, which you do.
Okay. I dash towards my equipment then.
Okay, so you end up right next to your equipment. You can see your pack. They didn't take your armor off, by the way. Did I mention that they didn't take your like armor off?
You did not.
My apologies. So you're wearing your armor and everything. They just took away all of your like backpacks and your weapons, and they're all like sitting in this pile. So you make it over, and you just want to pick up your stuff and put it on?
I don't grab everything. I just grab my sword, and then I dash towards the dwarves.
Okay, so you're able to pick up your sword, and thanks to your nat 20 on your roll, you can dash towards the dwarves. Where would you like to go exactly?
The dwarf that is being attacked, or that's going to be attacked by Sigurd, I'm going to run towards them.
So Sigurd is just going to attack this main dwarf right here, who looks like he's the smelly dwarf.
Yeah.
So he's gonna go right for him. But you could go anywhere around here.
Yes, I'm just going to dash next to the dwarf, but not get in Sigurd's way.
Okay, so you get to about like right here, Sebastian. So you step down onto the stairs and stand next to the dwarf.
Okay.
And you do this incredibly quickly. Sigurd, as you're doing this, is just starting to get out of his pile, and he's like starting his dash as you get here, and you're gonna do whatever you're doing here.
Okay.
What would you like to do?
Well, it's Sigurd's turn. It's
your turn still.
Oh,
you have a nat 20, so you can make an attack roll this turn if you want.
Then
you've done this all very quickly.
Can I still move into sight dwarf to dwarf 2?
I can have you move into dwarf 2 instead of where I put you.
Then I would rather do that, and then strike, and I'm going to attempt to strike at the dwarf's neck with
dwarf 2 or the smelly boy.
But first, dwarf 2. and I'm going to apply Thunderous Smite to my weapon with my bonus action,
Oh boy.
and then I'm going to smash into Dwarf 2.
Okay, so you draw your long sword, and uttering the words of the holy god Bahamut, your weapon coats with a thunderous energy, and you swing down to try and strike at the dwarf. Roll me to hit.
Okay. Does a 16 hit?
A 16 does hit. Go ahead and roll me damage.
Okay. Okay. So that's 10. Okay, and then hold on. 1 second. Still rolling damage here. So that's 15 damage in total.
So your weapon comes down on the dwarf, who is just barely scrambling to like get ready, and you cleave like directly into his shoulder, like where it connects to the neck, and it just it slices in, and you can see the electricity crackles throughout his body, and it actually hits with such force that he flies backwards about 5 feet and lands on the ground, crackling with electric energy, and he doesn't get back up.
Sick. Smites are great. I love smites. They're the best.
So that's it for that boy. What happens next is you hear shuffling and movement, and as everybody else is kind of getting themselves up, you notice that the other dwarves that you were hearing start to appear. One appears at the bottom of this little landing here. Another one right here. Not a P. I don't have much space. And you hear one like run into frame behind you, which is shut up, right about here. Sorry, not everything is gonna. Wait, maybe I can. I think that. Yeah, that works well. That works well enough. So Sebastian is there. So now that ends those guys' turn. I'm gonna mark down everybody else's positions. So this is trying to make a dog, but it doesn't. It's not. So
don't try to draw a dog, Dominic.
That's where Sigurd is right about now, and this dwarf on the left, he charges forward, screaming, and so he charges up to just to the stairs, and he's gonna take his axe, and he's gonna take a swing at Sigurd as he's dashing towards the smelly boy, which is going to connect. And Sigurd takes 4 damage as the axe just like he swings it left over his shoulder, and the axe connects with Sigurd's side and leaves a deep gash as Sigurd just moves forward and is dashing to where you commanded him. Where's fucking there it is. Bringing Sigurd down to 10 HP. But it is now his turn, and he dashes right for the smelly boy. Penis.
So he's going to attempt to bite at and tackle him to the ground.
Yeah, he's gonna do that thing.
19.
That is gonna hit. That's gonna hit. Go ahead and roll me the damage, and you said it was a strength check. What was the DC?
DC 11.
I keep putting my monster manual down because I need space here, and I don't have
7 damage. Sigurd
Yes.
deals 7 damage.
7 damage. And the DC was what again?
11.
Okay, so Sigurd jumps up and he bites directly into the dwarf's arm, and the dwarf's like, "Ah, you mangy mutt! Not again! Get off!" And he like shoves He shoves Sigurd off just barely, and you said that was 7 damage. Sorry. 7 damage. Okay. And that brings us to Ocularis. It's your turn.
Well, I'm gonna have to go for move for my rapier.
Okay, so you're able to clamber up to your feet, and you can move over to your rapier and gather your equipment if you do.
Well,
Is
I'm
all the
gonna.
equipment that yellow spot there on the.
Yes.
I'm just going to move to where my rapier is so that I can draw it, and I am going to insult.
Is it a
let's see
bonus
here.
action? Is it a bonus action to do?
Oh
Or is it a full
no,
action?
it's not. It's a full action, so I'll
Because
just
it-
move and
Yeah.
get my rapier.
You gotta move. You gotta get your rapier out of your equipment. So that's gonna be your turn.
Yeah.
If you don't have a bonus action thing that you can do, which
Nope.
moves us to. Right. The smelly dwarf is now his turn. So he kicks off Sigurd, and he takes his axe and he just swings it at Sigurd, like just out of sheer anger.
Dude, just
Oh,
can't
but
take that L,
he
can
swings wide and he misses. Like he swings too high, and Sigurd is already down low to the ground before he gets there. So he just swings it over Sigurd. He then just goes. Ugh! He turns and he looks at you, Sebastian, and he's going to take his axe and he's going to swing it at you as well.
He gets 2 turns? What a gamer.
That is going to
What a
be
gamer.
an unnatural 20, I believe. So I believe that
That
hits
does
you,
hit.
and that's going to go ahead. You take 5 damage from the axe as it cleaves into your skin. The like a little bit it like just goes past your armor and it sticks in your skin, and he pulls it out. It leaves a bit of a gash underneath your skin.
Okay.
And that brings us to Justith. You managed to get yourself up, but you're a bit dazed and hungover. So this chain swinging, cage tumbling event has left you dazed and in a tizzy. And all you managed to do is get up from being prone. But you're the last one in the
nat
cage.
one.
So you are right here. Okay, and that brings us all the way back around to Sebastian. You're up here.
Okay. I'm going to run this grungy fucking dwarf through with my sword. And my thunderous smite, is it still active?
No, you have to do it again if you wanted to.
Well, it says it's active for 1 minute.
Until it strikes, I'm pretty sure.
It doesn't say that. During this spell's duration, your weapon rings with thunder that is audible within 300 feet of you. The attack deals an extra 2d6 thunder damage to this target. Additionally, if the target is a creature, it must succeed on a strength saving throw or be pushed 10 feet away from you and be knocked prone.
Moment.
Like how he doesn't believe me.
I'm making sure, because I don't know all of the spells. I'm a bad DM, but that's just this.
You're doing great, dog.
The first time you hit with a melee weapon attack during this spell's duration.
Where does it say that?
That's what I'm seeing.
Where?
I'm trying to. I
I literally
fucking
copy and
book.
pasted the entire description from D&D Beyond. I mean, I can go back, but
One moment. I'm loading things up. I don't have my player's handbook with me. I don't know where I left it. It's probably somewhere in this room. So I'm running off of what I have written down here and the internet. But I don't think that you can just keep Thunderous Smite going.
well, it says it has a duration of 1 minute.
The duration is simply so that you don't, like, waste it, or so that if you don't use it, it kind of goes off.
You see, I haven't read that
Everywhere
in
that
the
I'm
spell's
reading here,
description.
it says the first time you hit with a melee weapon attack during the spell's duration.
Yeah, smite is you basically imbue your weapon with that power.
It's not that. It's a
and
spell.
if you, yeah, but when you cast the smite, you imbue your weapon, and if you hit something, it dissipates.
Yes.
All right, gamers, fine then.
So you don't have your Thunderous Smite going.
Then I'll just apply it again.
Okay, so you're going to use another spell slot and apply Thunderous Smite to your weapon again.
Or... No, never mind. I'm just going to run him through with my sword.
Okay, so you're just going to take... I need more space. How do I not have enough? Fuck. My life is a living.
I thought you said your wife. I was like, your wife?
You know, I feel bad for calling this out, which I shouldn't.
What?
Because I guarantee you, like, again, I just rolled another 20.
Okay, well, if that is the case, so
I'll start
you
rolling.
use your bonus action, so you're just gonna run it through. All right, so
Yep,
you hit
running
nat
through
20,
my
it
sword.
hits. It hits. So go ahead and roll me your damage die twice.
Okay. $18 damage.
18. Wow, 18 damage. So you take your sword and you're watching him. You watch him take a swing at your dog, and it just imbued you with this like seething protective rage. And even though he hits you with his axe, you immediately just like run your longsword right into his fucking chest. It pierces through his leather armor and gets him right where it hurts. You hear him scream in pain as you hit him. But he doesn't quite go down. He pushes himself back off of your sword and knocks it away. And you can see the spot just bleeding, oozing his crimson blood. And he just grits his teeth at you and screams at you. The other dwarves begin to move in. Dwarf number 3. We'll start with dwarf number 1, who is going to take another swing at Sigurd. But this swing is going to miss. He swings just a little bit wide, and Sigurd kind of like moves out of the way. Dwarf number 3, meanwhile, notices Ocularis pick up his rapier, and dwarf number 3 moves in. That's not the color. He moves in, and he takes his club and he swings it at you, Ocularis. What's your AC? Oh. So scratch that. As the dwarf goes to run up the stairs and take a swing at you,
This
on
could
the
either be
very
bad or
last step, he trips on the top step and he just face plants right on the ground here. And I'm gonna give him-
Yay!
So he's prone and he face plants on the ground, and he hits himself pretty hard, taking 3 damage as he hits the ground.
Glad he didn't crit you.
Dwarf number 4, meanwhile, is also going to move in, noticing you, Justith. You're just getting up. He moves right in next to you. And he's just gonna take a swing at you with his club as well. Does a 14 hit you? Find out. Yes, a 14 does hit you, Justith. There it is. So Justith, you take it barely connects. So he takes a swing, and you feel your arm kind of like it slices at your arm, making a nice cut across your arm. But it doesn't even hurt. It doesn't hurt all that much. You take 2 damage from the slice. It's definitely a decent wound, but it's not too bad for you. And dwarf number 5. He's gonna move down to about here, and he's rushing in, but he doesn't have any anything else he can do at the moment. So that brings us to Sigurd. It's Sigurd's turn, and he's since you didn't.
I'm going to command Sigurd to attack the grungy dwarf.
Okay.
But then I'm going to move in to attack dwarf 1.
So
At least that's my plan.
Okay. So
What are
Sigurd,
the dwarves
Sigurd,
with like all the black on them on the board?
look,
That's just where they were and they're moving.
Look, all right, I'm doing my best
Oh,
here.
that's just where they were.
It's MS Paint, bro.
I wasn't sure if they were dead dwarfs or.
Here, let me just the dead dwarf. There's one dead dwarf on here. Let me just try and that's not the right color. I want to make it bigger, but I don't. So
You can't just erase the lines.
no, because it'll erase the map behind them. Because it's MS Paint and it doesn't have layers.
Weird.
So I'm just gonna put gray wherever people were. So ignore gray. Okay, sorry, this is taking a hot.
We're
minute.
not dying, stranger. We're fighting. Fuck off.
Fighting, not dying. What did I miss? They're dying. Army of Dwarves. Sigurd's been slashed real hard, and one dwarf is dead. Oh, that's a pretty decent description. So Sigurd, so Sebastian, you just kind of shout again, and Sigurd attacks again. What is the? Go ahead and roll me to hit for Sigurd. Give him an out, D. I mean, you can always run.
You know,
But they're not doing too bad.
So now I wanna clarify that I've never had this much luck playing D&D in my life.
Are you saying you got a third nat 20?
I did. I did.
I'll give it to you. I'll give it to you.
If you want to, I'll start rolling on the Discord,
I'll give it to you.
or I'll record. I'll set up my camera and have it looking
You're
at my
fine.
dice.
You're fine. He does
I'll
get
do
the
that.
attack off, so roll me damage, but the grungy dwarf once again manages to shake Sigurd off. He actually like punches Sigurd right in the face. Like he not like latches onto his side, and Sigurd just literally like punches him in the face and knocks him back with a whimper.
It is the special dice I got for Christmas. Those nice metal dice. Thank
Did you buy my brother loaded dice?
Maybe.
Oof.
They might
You
be.
can always do the float test.
They're made of metal. Wait, would they float if they were metal?
No.
Maybe.
They might not.
No.
If they're metal, they probably won't.
Most metal dice will probably just sink like a rock.
Well, I'm rolling it over and over again. That's a 5, 6, 2, 13,
Will you just roll me damage,
16.
please?
I did. He did 6 damage. No,
Okay.
7 damage.
7 damage? Okay.
2, 10, 3.
We don't need an audio record.
9, oh.
So
Very
we're looking.
special.
So the dwarf is looking pretty bloody by now.
Don't go bite hard.
He's bleeding pretty heavily, but he doesn't look like he's ready to give up fighting yet. Ocularis, there's a dwarf prone right next to you.
Well, I have my rapier,
Yes.
so I'm gonna stab him.
Yeah, that's probably a
I'm
good
gonna
idea.
Stab him.
So
No, I'm
go
just
ahead.
Just gonna,
imagining,
like- Lean forward and poke it into him.
So,
Not
yeah,
even
go ahead
any
and-
sort of.
Go ahead and roll me to hit with advantage.
I'm just imagining this dwarf fucking trips in front of you and your character just looks at him with a completely straight face, barely even reacts, and just slowly sticks the end of the rapier into him.
Like you're sliding a knife into butter.
Okay, so you know how you've been rolling that 20s all night? I just
Yeah.
rolled 2 7s in a row.
Whoa.
So that's
Oh.
a 10.
Yeah. So you take 2 stabs at him. And you go, yeah. Oh, I missed. You absolutely did not hit him. You were just like, and there's like 2 like pinprick sized holes in the dirt.
Oh my god.
I hope this dwarf brought his brown pants because I thoroughly scared him.
He's quite frightened.
This one this one has the right idea. He wore the brown pants.
Grick, having shaken off Sigurd again, is going to take a swing at him. I don't think that one.
Welcome to the stream, Commander Root.
Commander
have you
Root.
here?
Commander Root is a bot, by the by.
Is he? Oh.
Yeah.
Is he a bot?
Sigurd's AC? It's 14.
Yes. Sorry, brain. I
Sigurd's
was
AC,
reading
Sigurd's
reading
AC
chat.
is 14. Okay.
Yes.
So
Apologies, I was reading chat.
The grungy dwarf swings his axe at Sigurd, and he barely catches like Sigurd's ear and like nicks his ear a bit.
Oh my god, quit touching my doggo. I'll kill you all.
And Sigurd takes 2 damage, but his ear is bleeding. I still can't believe that Sigurd is the tankiest person on the game. Oh wait, Sebastian, what's your max HP now?
19.
It's 19 now. Okay. I forgot to update your HP on my thing. Ocularis, what's your max HP now?
12.
12. Gotcha. Thank you. Okay. Alright, so yeah, Sigurd takes 2 damage, so he's technically not the tankiest person anymore. He does take 2 damage from that. He also is going to, once again, turn to you as you're attacking him, and he's gonna spit at you, and he's gonna
I'll spit back.
He spits at you, and he's gonna swing at you again.
I'll spit back.
What's your AC again? It's,
16.
Your AC, yeah, though, so this one does not hit, unfortunately, for him.
I'm gonna taunt him.
He swings, and you manage to step back. What do you
I'm gonna
what do you
laugh
say?
at his pathetic ass.
You laugh
I'm gonna
at
laugh
his
at him.
pathetic. You laugh at his pathetic ass.
I do. I laugh at him. You can't even hit a dog! You're a fool!
Justith, you're finally up and you've kind of recovered. You are away. You are up and you are ready to go. You're ready and raring to take action. You don't have your weapons on you, and there's a dwarf bearing you down. You can see where your equipment is on the map.
Am I like
there.
still laying on the ground, or am
No,
I
you're up. Like
You're up.
I've said, you're up. You're standing. You're ready and raring to go.
Can I throw the dwarf next to me into the hole?
You
Considering
can
we're right
attempt to
next it?
grapple him and throw him into the hole if you want. You can grab onto him and make a strength check.
D20. You'll always roll D20 unless you're rolling damage.
Yeah. So if you want to, you can try that.
I got a 20 with
Wait, you rolled a 20?
my strength is yeah.
Oh
My
boy,
strength
hang
is
on.
That means you got a critical.
Oh,
Rolling
yeah,
the nat 20
no,
means you will automatically succeed.
you, Justith, you're like, oh, my fucking head. Hey, no, fuck off. And you just, you pound your fists together. You grab the dwarf, like, by his head, and you just, like, shove his head into the hole, and he just, like, and he falls directly into the hole.
You
Yeah,
just
no, that
fucking-
dwarf's gone.
I just
Oh
forced
my
farted
God.
his ass.
So yeah, you just like basically took
All
that
right,
boy
one
and
dwarf
yeeted him in the
down.
hole. And that brings us all the way back up to the top of the board with Sebastian.
Stranger just put holy shit in all caps and then seems good 3 times.
Just grabs the head
Okay.
and just.
Okay,
Oof.
so I'm going to continue. Right, no, so Sigurd's fighting the grungy dickhead, but I'm going to attack dwarf number 1.
Okay, so in order to do that, you're gonna have to move all the way around the grungy dwarf this way.
Would I be able to do that?
You can do that without exiting his melee range. You can
Okay.
end up right here.
Yep, I'm gonna do that.
Yeah.
And I'm going to stab dwarf number 1 in the back while he's paying attention to Sigurd.
Okay, when you're so you're trying to get a flank here, right?
Yes.
Okay,
But
I
I'm
want
also
you
going to apply Thunderous Smite.
Okay, so you're gonna take your bonus action to apply Thunderous Smite. That's another spell slot gone.
Yep, I know.
So you're moving to dwarf number 1. Roll me a let's see. We're gonna make this. Roll me what you would roll to hit your weapon. So basically, just roll to hit. But this is not for your thing. This is to see if you succeed on the flank.
Okay. 14, just for the flank.
Yes. So you rolled a 14.
Yeah.
Okay, so you are succeeding in your flank. You manage to get there pretty quickly, and the dwarf doesn't quite get into position well enough for you yet.
So I'm gonna
you
drive
can
it
roll to
right
hit.
into his spine.
You could try to roll to hit, and you have advantage on this one.
Does a 15? Oh, advantage?
Yes.
15.
Okay, so a 15 is going to hit.
15.
You can roll damage on that, and plus your thunderous smite.
With the thunderous smite. Yes.
What's the DC on the strength check for that? Oh, he doesn't succeed anyway.
That's 20 damage.
Wow, okay. So you drive your sword directly into his spine. You see him like start.
I basically tased him.
He's like shaking, and as like and it stops for a second, and then just poof. He fires off of your sword like a Roman candle, 10 feet, and he lands face first on the ground, right where Justith just threw that guy into the hole.
Hey, watch it!
So yeah, dwarf number 1 is also very, very dead. He's right here, and I'm representing him.
Poggers? Why poggers?
Who wrote poggers in the chat? Alex! No! Don't you ever poggers in this chat again.
I swear to God.
But yes, that dwarf is
You guys gotta
hella
get
dead.
some poggers, dude.
So that brings us to the rest of the dwarves. Dwarf number 5, who just saw his buddy not only get thrown into the pit, and then looks at the big dragonborn who just launched his other bro. He kind of takes a step back and he shakes his head like, no, man, I ain't doing this shit. And he's gonna book it. Like he's gonna that's the wrong color. So he is just gonna book it.
Chill, Dominic. Shh. It's okay.
No, it's not. Dominic fucked up.
Yeah, what an idiot. Fucking dumbass.
So that dwarf goes right here. So he's running around to book it for the exit, which is down here. I'm pretty sure.
Coward! I'm going to yell coward.
So you guys can't see. There is an exit with a steel door right here.
Okay.
Just showing you that.
Good to know.
Let's look a door.
Dwarf number 3, he takes his move action to stand up, and he's gonna try to swing at you, Ocularis.
Ow.
What's your AC again?
12.
Yeah, he misses.
Oh
He takes
that's
a swing
rare.
because he's just kind of standing up, and he swings upwards, and he kind of like misses you. It's pretty close, but he misses you.
Damn.
With that done,
What an idiot.
It's now
Tripped in front of you and then missed. He
Sigurd's.
whipped the shot at point blank. What a fucking idiot.
It's Sigurd's turn.
Okay, so I'm going to have Sigurd rush. I'm going to command Sigurd to rush to Ocularis' side.
He's gonna have to move out of range of the grungy dwarf's melee, so he'll take an attack of opportunity unless he wants to disengage.
Okay. That is okay.
All right, so you tell him to go, and so Sigurd rushes a bright color. I'm getting real annoyed with MS Paint. So he's gonna rush over there, but not before Grick is just going to like animate eye flash and go after him. But he misses as Sigurd moves over there. So Sigurd, yeah, he's gonna be able.
I forget, how many level 1 spell slots do I have? Because I
hanging out
didn't
over
write
there.
them down because I'm stupid!
You should have 2.
Right, so now I'm out.
Yeah, you're out of spell slots there, baby boy.
Yes.
So Sigurd's turn. He goes to attack dwarf number 3, who is no longer prone. So.
I'll roll for him. That is a 17.
That will hit. The dwarf does succeed on the strength check though, so you can't pin. He's not pinned or grappled.
That is okay. And for the damage, 2 damage.
Yeah, so he just kind of like nips and on his like his hand. But the dwarf easily shakes him off, although he does start bleeding from the bite. He's pretty beat up, but he's not quite gone. And that brings us to Ocularis. You're up.
Okay. I am going to... let's see here. I think spewing insults is my best option. Because that seems to be more effective than my sword. That has hit a grand total of once.
I don't think it actually has hit. Unless you're talking
True.
about last session.
You did penetrate a pipe hole.
That counts.
Yes, I violated
That
a mountain
counts.
and I opened a lot of boxes. Otherwise, my sword has done nothing useful.
Who is texting moi?
Okay.
You're on stream. Nobody cares.
Okay.
So I'll just insult the nearest one to me.
So you're gonna insult the one who's like, so he's like gonna take a swing at you. How do you insult him?
Well, I'm going to lean up, gently caress him, and insult him straight to his ear.
Oh,
It's gonna be personal.
it's gonna be sensual. So what do you say, by the way? What are you gonna say to him?
I have no good insults. I have no practice insulting people.
Give me
Okay.
something, even if it's shitty. Like, I don't care if your insults
Your
are shitty.
pee small.
You have to give me something. Yeah, just say you pee small or something stupid.
Sure.
So you lean up quickly and your fingers like gently caress his bearded face and you just whisper, "Your pee small." What's the DC on the save?
12.
Yeah, so he fails, just barely. you like caress his cheek and you go like, "Your pee small," and then you like back up and he's like, "What?" What's the? Go ahead and roll
How did
damage
you
for the
know?
psychic.
That's
as
4
that.
damage.
4 damage. Like you see arcane bruises enter his body, and you just hear, "Fuck you." And that moves us on to the grungy dwarf, who is now face to face with you, Sebastian, and he's like, "God damn
I'm
it!
just gonna continue laughing at him.
I'm not letting you ruin this for us." And he swings wildly at you twice with his
The
axe.
second you were put in charge, it was already ruined.
That's gonna be one of the first swing definitely connects, but the second swing doesn't. Oh fuck! There we go. Oof. So the first swing, he cleaves at you, and he just, and you feel his axe like get right like on your chin, and it slices and cleaves through your scales, breaking them open and making this giant wound. Blood spurts from your chin as you take 9 damage from his axe attack, leaving you with 5
Ow.
HP.
Ow.
He goes for a second swing, by the way, but after that one, he's kind of you stumble back and you raise your sword up to block it, and he easily deflects the second blow coming towards you.
I'm gonna spit blood in his face.
So you do that.
But-
That goes up to Justith. You're up next.
I'm hurt. I have 5 HP left.
So just to clarify
gonna die.
where everyone is, Ocularis and Sigurd, the dog, are off fighting this dwarf. The only other dwarf that you could see that isn't fighting the big dragonborn, he ran off to the left, over to where he is. Sebastian, you can kind of see him, just barely.
Question: is the only entrance to this room the one behind the grungy dwarf?
You think that might be the case? Yes.
Is he
So
running
what about
towards
D5
that?
there?
He's running towards that. D5 is right here. So he's quite far out of your reach.
He is. What about D3?
D3 is by Ocularis and the dog. You could.
I will say, I need help
right here.
I desperately am in need of help.
Okay, I'll go help Cameron with his guy.
Okay, so you're gonna move down and you're gonna move there to the grungy dwarf. Do you want to try to flank him?
I don't have my weapons.
You can fight with just your fist. You just don't get a lot of bonuses to that. You could move over and pick up your weapons this turn.
Nah, I'll help Cameron. I'll go in for a headbutt. That douchebag beating up Cameron.
Okay, so you move in. Let me go ahead and get this all clear.
I feel like my
5
neck's kind
HP.
of a
I'm
brawler.
good, guys. I'm good. It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Justith, you move in.
I'm gonna headbutt this guy, aiming to break his nose.
So you move over and you go and you just reel back and roll me to hit.
$17.
Yeah, that'll do it. You hit him. You hit him pretty hard. So go ahead and roll me a D4, and then add your strength modifier.
5.
So yeah, you grab him and you just you cock your head right into that thick dwarven skull. He kind of stumbles a little bit.
When you headbutt, you aim for the bridge of the nose.
Well, he's not turned towards you. But you are
smash
able
skulls,
to get him.
you're fucked.
You do manage
You're
to
not
headbutt
getting
him,
up for a while.
and you hurt him quite a bit. There we go.
No, there's your help, Cameron.
Thank you.
He's still doesn't look like he's near done, but he's quite injured at this point. And that brings us around to the top of the turn. Sebastian.
Question:
You're up.
Where is the dwarf number 5? Where is he moving right now?
He's right here. You see him. He's like starting to move into this area right here.
If I were to turn to him and use lightning breath, could I hit him?
You could. Like, hang on. Yes, you should be able to hit him.
Okay. I turn to him and I scream, "No one escapes!" and I cast lightning breath.
You scream, "No one escapes!" and you lightning breath, and that's what's the DC for the dexterity saving throw?
Let me see. No, wrong page. Where did it go? There it is.
I think it's plus your con. It's 8 plus your proficiency plus your con mod, maybe.
It's my proficiency, which is plus. Sorry.
I'm just gonna look it up.
So it's 17.
no,
no.
that's not right.
No, it's not 17. Sorry, I did
is
that. That was
nowhere
10.
near to right.
15. Then it's 15.
Hang on.
Sorry, I made the mistake. I redid it. Should be 15.
One moment, please.
I didn't write it down because I'm stupid. Don't make fun of me, people. I am dumb
Okay, 8
boy.
plus your Constitution modifier plus your proficiency bonus.
Yeah,
So
so
that should
15.
be plus 2. Plus what's your con mod?
Con mod's plus 3. No, it's plus 2. Yeah.
Your
Plus
con
five,
mod is
and then
plus
that's
2?
Plus 3.
So that's
Plus
10.
2, and then that's plus 3.
Yeah, so it's 13.
8 plus. Oh, right. Yeah. Fuck. I'm an idiot.
He doesn't succeed. Go ahead and roll damage.
Sick, nasty, bro.
Oh, do you roast and toast this boy? You roast him like a chestnut?
15 damage.
Oh boy. So dwarf number 5 runs into the room, and she sees this dragonborn looking at him, and he looks at you, and his eyes just like go pale, and he goes completely pale, and you just shout, "No one escapes!" And you just fucking lightning arcs from your mouth, and it dances across the crates that you're standing next to, and it just like goes directly into his eyeballs, and his eyeballs just pop, and he just like drops to the ground like a roasted sack of meat. Yeah, he's hella dead. He's like right.
I feel good about that one.
And that brings us to
Yeah, he's hella dead.
Dwarf number 3, who is now surrounded. He starts to sweat and he's clutching himself. And he looks around and he says, "No, fuck this." And he's gonna disengage and he's gonna try to run. So yeah, dwarf number 3 gets away from you and he dodges out of the way of you and he just starts running.
So that's no attackers of opportunity for that.
No, because he disengaged.
Okay. Well,
but he was only able to run 30 feet.
Well, so Sigurd is definitely giving chase. If that's happening.
Okay, so
And
yeah,
Sigurd
that would be
can
up
move
Sigurd.
faster than him.
So Sigurd's
got a speed
can
of
just
40. Sigurd catches up.
So yeah, he
And
catches
he's going to
up.
bite.
So the dwarf who tries to run,
Does a 15 hit?
15 does hit. Roll damage.
So that's 3 damage.
So Sigurd runs, like, snaps forward, grabs the dwarf's ankle, and he just kind of rips it. And the sound of, like, a bone cracking, the dwarf screams, and he just falls to the ground, and he starts bleeding, and he's dead.
Nice.
So the last one is the grungy dwarf, Ocularis.
Okay, well,
So the dwarf just got away from you, but the dog chases after him, and you just heard and then then a flump.
Bork.
I'm gonna step out to where I can see him and insult him for running away.
He's dead,
dead.
but you can go.
Oh,
you can,
okay.
Yeah, he's just straight dead. But you can
Alright.
step out and cast an insult at his body if you want. You
No.
can spend your turn doing that if you really want to.
That's such a
See,
BM move.
he's once everyone's dead, there are other things I can do to insult him, like throw him in a pit while he's on fire. I can go insult someone else now.
Okay. So the only other enemy that you can see at current is the grungy dwarf, and you actually can see him, just barely. You can see that Justith and Sebastian are currently fighting him.
Okay, I'm gonna turn around and insult him.
You turn around and you throw an insult at him. Hit me with what you got.
Well, I think the last comment fits perfectly.
Oh, hang on, let me see. Oh, just pussy?
From snapping from one dwarf to the next and just point my rapier at him.
Big flapping pussy.
You just call him. You point your rapier at him, and you just say the word pussy, and it just like reverberates like a fucking shockwave. And
Bounces off the wall.
let's see. Oh yeah. He turns to you. He's like, "What? Who called me a pussy?" And roll me damage.
Okay. Dice. What are you doing? Okay. 2 damage and disadvantage on his next attack.
Yeah. You see the arcane words take hold, and they kind of they like to burn themselves into his skin and make into like small bruises. And he's like, "No one calls me a pussy!" And he's gonna. He looks around at the two who are next to him. It's his turn next, and he's gonna take a swing at Justin.
Can 1 second, Dominic. 1 second. I'm not making a move here, but is it okay if I look back at him with lightning still streaming from my mouth and eyes?
Sure.
As I laugh and cackle at him.
So he's gonna take a swing at Justith, but he's a bit distracted. That's gonna be. Oh. So on his first swing, he swings at Justith, but like just as he's swinging, he hears pussy, and he turns. He's like, "No one calls me a pussy," and he's in the middle of his swing, so he loses his footing and he falls prone.
Dumb bitch.
Yeah, so he falls prone. He's gonna move. He's gonna use his movement action to get back up, though. So it is now Justith. You saw a man fall over.
Oh shit. Well, let's keep ganging up on the guy there in the middle.
You could kick him. You could kick him while he's down.
Oh, is he down?
Well, he was down for an. He was down, but he used his movement action to get up. But I'll allow you aesthetically like kick him while he's down if you want to.
Yeah, let's aim for the ribs.
Aim for the ribs, buddy. Go ahead and roll me to hit.
It's a
Ask him
6.
if he goes to the Cloud District often. You got a what?
6.
Okay, so as you go to kick him, he like swats your foot away with his hand as he's getting back up. It's like, not a chance in hell! And he like wipes his mouth. So unfortunately, you
What a
did
little
miss him
bitch.
on that one. Sebastian, it's your turn.
I'm gonna go to chop his hand off.
Oh. Ooh, aiming directly for the gimp. All right, let's
I'm
go.
gonna disarm him. I'm gonna try to gimp him to disarm him.
Let's fucking do it.
Are you chopping his hand off or disarming him?
That's
There's
another
a big
15.
leap between the two.
That's another 15.
Okay, so roll me damage.
Look at so much pot, Dominic.
Excuse me.
Hold on. That's 15 damage.
Okay, so as you swing and you attempt to catch his hand, the leather bracers that he's wearing catch your sword pretty tightly. You can hear him go, "Ugh!" as it slices through the leather and gets to his skin, but it doesn't quite go all the way. It doesn't go all the way through. It just kind of makes a cut.
Okay. And I'm going to taunt him and tell him, "You can't even wield an axe, let alone defeat me."
Fuck you!
You can't handle the truth.
So there are no more dwarves to make their turn. So I'll go ahead and delete the list here. Sigurd, he is going to just keep running. So he goes.
I'm going to
right
whistle
here.
for him to call him to my position.
Okay, so then he's gonna take his dash action and he's gonna get right here.
Okay.
No, he doesn't succeed getting a flank.
Does he have the ability to attack or no?
No.
Okay.
Give the dash action. So
Okay.
Ocularis.
Yes. My turn. Well, I think I'm going to go get the rest of my equipment.
Okay, so
Let
you
them
start
deal
gathering
with
up
it.
your. Okay.
Douchebag.
You just start like,
No, we got this.
and you just start gathering up your equipment. You're just like, oh, look, my stuff.
Just looks over
Oh.
as we're gonna get our asses handed. to us.
Mainly, I want to make sure I have every single one of my coins.
You do. You have all of your money. They didn't take any of the
And
money
I
out
might
of
want a
past.
few of someone else's.
Oh. Roll me a sleight of hand check.
You talking about the dwarf or us, you douche?
Hey, I saw an opportunity to make money. I'm not going to
I
walk
want
away
to
from
vote
it.
to kick him off the island.
So what did you roll?
13.
Yeah. So Justith, as you're recoiling from your kick, you notice out of your peripheral vision, Ocularis is digging through your pack.
Hey, you sack of shit! Leave my gold alone. That's for booze.
Wait, am I misunderstanding or is this inter-party stealing? Crime. Yes, this is crime. This crime's against the party.
And as he yells at me, I'm going to take a silver piece and drop in his stuff and walk away.
Okay.
No
you do
crime
that.
has happened.
You do that. That brings us to the dwarf
No
who
crime has happened yet.
who's looking around at himself, surrounded. He's breathing heavily, and he's like, "I'm gonna take at least one of you down. It's gonna be this stupid fucking blizzard." And he's gonna take his 2 swings at you. The first one misses, but the second one definitely connects. And
fucked,
Sebastian,
lizard.
you take 4 damage.
Oh my fucking god! I'm at 1 HP.
So Sebastian, you're getting woozy. You've lost a lot of blood, and you feel his axe cleave into your stomach just a bit,
His
like off to the
axe?
side. His axe.
Oh.
He cleaves
I'm
into
going
your
to-
stomach to the side,
So
and you
is it-
could
is it
feel
my turn?
yourself. You could feel yourself kind of like losing it a little bit.
In my
just if
little
it's your
breath I
turn.
have. Oh, okay. It's just its turn. Okay.
Still that middle bitch to deal with?
Yes.
Let's hit him again.
You hit him again.
I'm gonna punch him.
You're gonna punch him.
Fuck, 5.
So
Five.
you
Oh,
take
no.
a swing, and he ducks out of the way of your
Well,
swing.
how much does he really have to duck? He's a fucking midget.
Oh my god.
It's like playing slappers only in GoldenEye with Oddball. Or
Can I
Odd Job,
miss
excuse
him
me.
and punch Cameron?
You'll
I mean,
kill me!
if you want to, you'll kill him though.
You'll kill me!
So funny.
You'll kill me!
I won't punch Cameron.
Okay. I wouldn't have let you anyway. It was just a joke. You aimed for the dwarf, unfortunately. Sebastian, it's now your turn.
I'm going to reel my sword back, and I'm going to go for the eyes while screaming, "Your eyes! Give them to me!" As I go, I'm just
Roll
gonna
me to
stab
hit.
him in the eye. His only good eye. 17!
Okay, that's gonna hit. Roll me damage.
Okay. $11 damage.
Okay, so you take a swing and you manage to cleave like the side of his face. You don't quite get his eye, but you make a deep gash that goes
Sure.
directly from his left eye all the way back to his ear. As he takes he starts bleeding. He like he takes his free hand and he just.
I'm gonna
cups
be
it there.
maniacally laughing at
And he
him.
goes, "Oh, fuck!" So yeah, that happens. But he's still standing, but you can see that he's starting to get wobbly, just like you are. And that brings us to Sigurd. Sigurd, who just notices that Daddy is about to go down, so he just
I am
grabs.
coughing up blood.
He grabs
Like-
for. He's gonna grab for Grick's legs.
Yep.
his-
Or
So roll me to hit, Cameron.
I'm gonna have him attack and do his bite. Try to tackle him to the ground.
Yes.
That's a 15.
Yeah. So go ahead and roll me the damage.
No, it's not a 15.
What is it?
Sorry, that's a 14.
Okay, so then he misses. Like he kicks. The grungy dwarf manages to kick away the bite attack, and that brings us to Ocularis. It's your turn again. You're standing by the equipment.
I'm going to step out and sling another insult.
You step out, and you just cast your gaze over at him. What you gonna say? Give me something good.
Give me something good. I've been barely passing by the last couple times.
Again, if you're gonna say something, even if it's something just stupid or nonsensical, say it. Gotta have something to weave into those insults.
Nice eyebrows, shithead. Done. There you go. Something. Come on.
Sure. Gonna yell crime.
You're gonna yell crime.
Yes, I just randomly scrolled up in chat and saw a word and read it.
You yell the word
That's my insult.
crime. You yell the word crime, and somehow everybody around you understands that the word crime has a space between each letter. And you shout crime at him. What's the DC on that? No, he fails. Sorry. So he's
Oh,
like,
that's a good one, stranger.
He looks back and he's like, "What?" And he's distracted again. Go ahead and roll me the damage for that. Hang on, I gotta see
3
the
and
insult.
3 and disadvantage on his next attack.
Okay, so he takes 3 damage. All right, he's teetering. He's teetering on the brink. It's his turn again, and he's gonna start. He's gonna swing at you, Sebastian. It's gonna hit you. Unfortunate. Wait, what's your AC?
My AC is 16.
Okay, so it's gonna hit you.
Well, I'm dead.
So it
You
barely
killed me.
glances. He glances off of your armor, but it knocks you back into a crate as you're wobbling, and you kind of feel your consciousness slip out, and your body slides down off of the thing, off of the box, and you slump down onto the ground. He then turns to Justice, and he turns to Justice, and he swings his axe right at you. And that is going to hit, and Justice, you take 4 damage as his axe cleaves into you, leaving you with 4 HP. It kind of goes right into your side, and you can start to feel yourself, like, bleeding heavily. It stings, it hurts. And then that brings it... It's your turn now.
After just getting hit with an axe?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
How close is this guy to being dead?
Targeting damn dirty dwarf. Gamer down! Gamer down! Sebastian is, hang on, let me...
With my dying, with not
I
my
kick his
unconscious
knee in
breath.
and break his knee.
Oh, so you lift up your leg and you just like target a whoop-ah! Right at his knee.
Yes.
Go for it, my guy.
With a 12.
Ooh, unfortunately, you managed to hit his knee, but it doesn't break. You managed to hit it, it just is... Your foot kind of just bounces off of his knee. Who the fuck did that?
Well, he's stunned from it. The bitch is stunned.
So I'm gonna go ahead and roll a death saving throw for Sebastian.
Yeah, can I get an effing chat, boys?
Alright, so Sebastian has made 1 death saving throw. That means it's Sigurd. Sigurd is whimpering. You hear it loudly. It's like the last thing that you hear, Sebastian, before you lose consciousness. And he's gonna go directly for the dwarf. So go ahead and roll me to hit for that.
Nat 20.
So with a whimper, Sigurd starts snarling and he jumps up. Roll me damage.
Ow. That's 11 damage.
Yeah, Sigurd jumps up and he grips the skin underneath the dwarf's neck, and it just pierces with this crunch, and he just tears his neck skin off. Blood just spurts from his neck. And he just drowns in his own blood and slumps over on the ground, dead. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is it. So, everyone. So Sebastian, everybody's getting done. Sebastian, unfortunately, is currently laying against the box, dying. Sigurd
don't mind me. I'll just be laying here, bleeding to death. MVD.
Sebastian is bleeding out, and Sigurd walks right over. He's whimpering sadly, and he licks at Sebastian's cheek.
Gross.
Sebastian has made 2 death saving throws. So everything is quiet. Sebastian is dying, though.
Is there anything I could do with him? Do for him? I don't really have any heals, but
you can run over there and you can try make an
There's
attempt
a
to
healer's
Give him
stabilize
his
him.
money
my
back,
pack.
you might make him feel good.
There's a healer's kit in my bag.
Which Mr. Ocularis should know, considering he was just rifling through everyone's stuff.
I'm not going to admit that I know it, but I am going to promptly grab it, take it over to him, and try to help.
Okay, so I'm gonna let you make a medicine check. You can make it without disadvantage.
$14.
So Sebastian is sitting there, and his body is barely moving. his breathing is getting shorter and shorter and shorter. You manage to grab the healer's kit and you rush over and you start pouring through all the items, and you wrap up some stuff and you apply some poultice, and eventually his breathing kind of gets regular again. And Sebastian, you're stabilized at 0 HP. And with the healer's kit, let me it heals. I should have this up. Okay, yeah, it doesn't heal. You just allow. So one of the 10 uses of the kit, Cameron, go ahead and mark down that it has 9 uses.
I already
and
did it.
you are now stabilized at 0 HP. Sebastian is currently still unconscious, but he's breathing and his bleeding has stopped. And Sigurd, who is very hurt himself, just crawls into Sebastian's lap, like his front half, and he just lays down and shuts his eyes.
He's dying, man. He's dying.
He's not dying anymore, but he is unconscious. So there's that. I'm gonna note down where everything is, and then kind of reopen this file so I can. Apologies while I get this set back up.
You're good.
Okay. Remark everybody's equipment. His equipment is there. Ocularis, Sebastian's body, which I'll mark right here. I won't really mark anyone else because everybody else is kind of just around. But I'm gonna mark where all the dead bodies are. I'll mark them with blue.
Don't loot everybody. Save some for me.
Here, here, we got here,
Please, gamers.
here.
I want that grungy dwarf. I want his eyeball. That motherfucker is mine.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. There. One of them fell down the pit, unfortunately.
No, that's fine.
Sebastian is down. Someone help him. Guys, what the fuck? And he's just, the stranger is having a little freak out session. But everything has quieted down.
I appreciate that he is that.
I'm also gonna mark the
character.
I'm gonna mark the busted up cage right here. Everybody was kind of in. But yeah.
Fucking dead. I'm taking a long rest. I'm not moving. I'm taking a long ass rest.
Not like you have a choice. What is everybody else up to?
Well, I am going to make sure I have all my items and equipment.
You do. Justith, you can go over and pick up your equipment now if you wanted to.
Yeah, don't do that.
Okay, so Justith, being the last one, picks up his equipment. And what were you about to say?
I'm gonna see if there's any, just kind of take a passing glance at any of the dwarves and see if there's anything noticeably valuable or useful. If not, I would like to start throwing bodies in the pit.
So so if you want to, you can meticulously go to each dwarf, but as a passing glance, you can't see anything like glinting off them that's exceedingly valuable. But you could start going through a couple of them if you wanted to.
I'm gonna start with the guy that I had the very tender moment with, and I'm gonna drag his body to the pit and throw it in.
Okay, so
and
that's
as I'm dragging, kind of keeping a lookout for anything that might be valuable.
Okay. Let's see. Where's my gamer? Where's my loot? Okay. So you kind of fish through the dwarf's pockets as you're kind of like dragging him, and this takes some time. He's not exactly the lightest little boy, and you're dragging him over to the pit from like way over here. But in his pockets, you don't find much of anything of value, no copper pieces or anything. But you do find like a smooth, a piece of good quality stone. Like it's round, like an egg. It's like shaped like an egg. Just a round, smooth stone shaped like an egg. Looks like it could be worth something.
Okay, well, I'm still sleeping.
You can go ahead and add that to your inventory if you want. It takes you about 20 minutes total to go through him and get him to the pit and toss him in, but you managed to do that. Justith, in that 20 minutes, would you like to do anything?
I don't think I have to.
You don't
Can
have
I look
to.
at any? Can I search the dwarves for booze?
Yeah, you can search around the doors if you want to see if you can find something.
Let's do that.
So, knowing that the Stinky Dwarf said that he had booze, you walk over to the Stinky Dwarf and you start searching him. You pick up his corpse and you start rifling through his clothes, and you find a small flask in it. So you pocket his small metal flask.
Jackpot.
And you also find a small green cube. It's kind of translucent as you pick it up, and the light kind of catches on it. Weird. It doesn't feel like rock. It kind of it feels like it's a petrified piece of something.
Dope. Hard candy, and I eat it.
Oh. Yeah, okay. So you pop that thing in your mouth, and while it doesn't feel like a rock, you go to bite down on it, and it's like a rock. And the taste is indescribably disgusting. It tastes like you're licking algae from a sewer.
Had worse.
You're gonna keep sucking on it?
No, I'll spit it back out. I'll get drunk later and try it again.
So you spit it out into your hand. You can go ahead and add a petrified cube of ooze to your story.
Let me find out how to do that.
So during that time, Ocularis, you just tossed that one body into the pit. And as you throw the body into the pit, you hear it fall for a while, and you hear it flump about 9 seconds later. And then you feel another tremor. It's a little bit stronger than the one that happened that gave Sebastian the idea to swing the cage open. But it's there. It kind of shakes the area around you, and it shakes some of the dirt above you loose. You just kind of like tinks, falls down. Go to Memento.
Okay. I'm gonna just continue dragging bodies to the pit.
You do that. So
I
are
did
you
that
gonna?
when
So
they
you're
were
gonna,
alive.
Sebastian. You get to the end of. It takes about an hour to get the rest of the bodies into the pit, but basically all the bodies get dragged into the pit.
I'm trying to figure out how to add that cube to my inventory. Like, how to write it in my personal possessions?
You should just be able to add it as an item. I don't know how D&D be.
Yeah, I don't think I can. It's all preset items.
That's why I use Dominic's sheet. Dominic's sheet that he made is fucking great. I love that sheet.
Go ahead and just put it in as a personal item. Sebastian, go ahead and roll me a hit die as about an hour passes.
Okay, give me a second. It's a 5.
Okay, so you regain it should be 5, right? Or is it? It's plus your con modifier, right?
Plus my con, so that would be 7.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure you had that. So you regain consciousness, and everybody but Ocularis is gonna recover one of their hit die from a short rest. Where is my fucking? There we go. So Sebastian, you're up to 7 HP.
Okay, I wrote green, gross-tasting cube. Definitely not candy.
So, what did the Seager? What's Sigurd's hit die?
Sigurd's hit die is.
I'm gonna guess it's like.
back.
Does he even have? Hang on.
It doesn't say.
Okay, hang on.
It's technically a mastiff, but
Okay, wait, hang on.
you let me change his breed.
Okay, does he have 14 HP?
Wow,
What?
he has more health than me.
How
He
does
has
he?
5. It's 5, then the D8 plus 1.
No, Cameron, it's 1d8 plus 1 or 5. I really should fact check you on these things.
Fact check me. Fuck off. I thought that meant that it's 5 and then the D8 plus 1. Fuck off,
I should check
Dominic.
that. Look, man. So, he's gonna regain.
That's how I've
Okay,
been
so
doing it
how
this
do you-
whole time.
Look, yeah, I know.
Not just with Sebastian, not just with Sigurd, but with every monster I throw against you in my campaigns. This is how I've been doing it.
That's just.
Because I thought that's how it worked.
That explains a lot.
That does explain a lot.
What the hell?
It's okay.
It's
Calm
alright.
down.
How
No,
do you
you
want me
know
to roll
now.
for his HP?
Suck a dick.
How do you
What?
want me to roll for his HP? Or do you want to roll for his HP, or do you want to take 5?
I would rather roll for his HP for me.
Okay, and go roll for his HP on a D8.
Nine. Then.
Okay, and then roll me another one, because I'm gonna level him up with you.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna add some HP on it. Let's go.
6. If you do the plus 1 again.
Okay. So that's gonna be a total of now he has 15 total.
Okay, well, look, you don't have to get angry with me. I legit didn't know that's how it worked. So, chill your grill. I apologize.
I
Move
think
on.
you're the only one who's freaking out.
You're the
I
only
am
one-
freaking
you're
out
the
because I
only
can
one who's
hear it in
freaking
Dominic's
out.
voice. I should have fact checked you. I'm gonna come over there
I
and
should've.
slap you.
I should have fact checked you on that, but I didn't.
Fact checking isn't always a bad thing. It helps catch.
So
No,
just
it's not the fact
misunderstanding.
that fact checking. I can hear it in his voice. I know when Dominic's. I know when he's being snooty. He's snooty to me a lot. I can hear it in his damn voice. I might slap him later.
I'm gonna guess the hit die for a fighter is just a D10. So, Justith, go ahead and roll me a D10, a 10-sided die, and add. Yeah, you don't get to add anything because you don't have a con mod. So just roll me a D10, and that's how much HP you're gonna recover over the short rest.
You there, Jacob?
Sorry, 10.
You playing Call of Duty?
No. I have a push to talk and I forgot.
Okay. So you rolled and you got a 10?
Yeah.
Okay, so you are up to full.
Yeah, my max is 10, so.
Okay. And Justith, you're going to level up to level 2.
Dope. I gotta figure out how to do that on the sheet.
And Sebastian and Sigurd and Ocularis, you three also, you level up to 3.
Yes. Yes.
So Cameron, go ahead and roll me your new HP and tell me.
Yep.
And
Working on it.
do it for Sigurd as well.
I shall.
So go ahead and roll another D10. I don't know if it'll do it automatically, but roll another D10, Jacob. And that's going to add up to your max HP.
Add 8 HP to my max. So
Okay. So
5,
you're up
so
to
I'm
27.
15 now.
You got a 5?
Yeah.
Okay. Second. So now your max HP, Justith, is 15. What about Sigurd, Cameron?
working on it. Because I was editing my sheet.
Ocularis.
Add 5 to Sigurd. I rolled 4 plus 1.
Okay. Harley!
My HP is now 16.
You, my man?
Sorry, I'm trying to make important decisions.
And
Like, how
specifics.
OP do I want to make my... Well, where do I want my bard to be OP?
Okay,
It's a good
so
thing to think about.
you
Let
all
me see.
are
I
doing
gotta
that.
go
I'll
back
give some
to-
time for everybody to get like
Sword or
situated
whispers?
into level 3 and level 2. Jacob, do we need to help you level up here? I don't know if D&D Beyond will help you out with that.
I'm level 2 now. I'm just trying to add get my maximum hit points up.
Okay. So at level 2, as a fighter, you can now use Action Surge. You also have Second Wind. I don't know if you know that or if you look through your class features. But Second Wind is an ability that basically allows you to you can use a bonus action to regain HP equal to 1d10 plus your fighter level, which now would be 2.
Oh, hell yeah!
Wait, what?
So get finished with your HP and then I'll explain stuff to you.
For some reason that won't change. Hold on. It says max HP with a 10 and then like 5 in parentheses next to it.
I think you have to open up the thing that you did before. Whatever you opened up to change it to 10, you'll have to open that up again.
I think 10 was default though, wasn't it?
Yes, it is. But you had to put it in. So whatever, like again, I don't use D&D Beyond Sheet, so you're
I
going
got
to
it. I
need.
overrided it.
Okay, you overwrote it. All right, perfect.
Yeah.
So you should see if you go to your features and traits section. I don't know if you upped it to level 2 or not, but under your features and traits, you should see. Hang on, I'm
You can take
reloading
an
your
additional
character.
action on your turn. This can be used one time per short rest.
Yep.
No, so I can do 2 things.
Yep, and you can also
That
also
would have
your
been
archery.
helpful to keep Cameron from getting almost killed.
No, that's only for you. You can't give it to anyone.
I know,
else.
but I could have killed the thing that kept kicking his ass.
That's true. That's true. So once everybody is all finished, let me know. I'm gonna dive into the chat really quick. Why is shit getting censored for me? What the fuck? I'm guessing that strangers not seeing cursing, which I don't understand. Alex said naughty dwarves go in the forever hole. Petrified dwarf shit. No, they're unfortunately not petrified dwarf. So Jacob did not just put poop in his mouth, but he did put something gross in his mouth.
That's nothing new.
Wording. Ugh.
So I'm getting 2 free spells. I'm on fucking D&D Beyond, and there's a porn ad. Why? Who
Neat.
knows?
Because Google knows what you do in your off time.
Petrified dwarf piss. No, we're not accusing Jacob of. He doesn't like the taste.
No, but I did keep it in my pocket. Just in case I want to try again later.
I want to rule Parker out. I'm disappointed that he's not here. He said he was going. I'm not going to remove him. Not yet. What's out? gonna use my other dice. FYI, I think this is pertinent information. I'm still using the dice that Harley gave me at his graduation.
Do I gain more spell slots when I level up? I forget.
Refer to your class table. I'll tell you.
I'm trying to find that, but it's the online is being irritating.
There's my other sets of dice.
That's why it's also suggested to have the book right next to you if you can.
I do, but I'm too lazy, and it's over there on a shelf, and I don't want to get up.
See, I have it in PDF form, so while I'm here on the computer, I can just pull it right up in PDF.
Bitch.
I have all the books in PDF form.
I'm guessing you have them in PDF on like D&D Beyond or something?
No.
No. I don't know where you would get them PDF then.
It's probably best not to say over a broadcast. They have been, how do I put this, liberated?
I see. It's okay then.
I buy the books as I can, but... You know...
Harley's doing illegal.
Please, if that was only the most illegal thing I've done this week.
All right, dude. I'm curious about the weapons next to you.
Those are for self-protection only.
Are they? I feel like you're going to assassinate me.
If I was going to do that, I'm not going to use a blade or a gun. I know how to make poisons.
Oh, thank God. What?
Actually, my favorite one's growing in a local public library, so...
That's
I don't care what Mr. Rogers says. I'm not going to my library.
Okay, so now that I've done a bit of deeper, a deeper look into this, Cameron, you are gonna have to use bonus actions to command Sigurd to do things. Otherwise, he's gonna act freely of his will. Because that is.
Where are you reading that? Because I didn't see that anywhere.
Oh, that is for. I guess it doesn't have that feat. Yeah, regular. We're gonna go without it then.
Yeah, because I read it in the book. Because I wrote everything down for the Mastiff from the book, so I didn't see anything about needing a bonus action.
Personally, I'm just trying to figure why I'm feeling so stupid.
Because we run anime rules.
I'm trying to find the monster.
I tried to copy and paste more spell slots from my thing. Well, not spell slots, but like more sections on my spell sheet, but it broke. So, great.
There it is.
Now I have 3. So I have 2 new spells, if you guys want to hear about those. Because I took my Sacred Oath, since I'm at level 3.
You had your Sacred Oath since the start. I run by that rule, because that's stupid that you would take it at level 3. But anyway, go ahead.
So I could have been using these spells from level 1!
No, that's not what I mean.
Okay.
I mean like, because here's the thing, this is something that they talked about on XP to level 3, but when you're a paladin, it really doesn't make sense that your oath technically is not sworn in until you hit level 3. You should be awarded those oath features at level 3.
Okay, well, I am now officially a Paladin of Vengeance. So I have gained 2 spells, Bane and Hunter's Mark.
Cool.
So Bane, up to 3 creatures of my choice that I can see within range must make a Charisma saving throw, and whenever a target that fails this saving throw makes an attack or a saving throw before the spell ends, the target must roll a d4 and subtract the number rolled. Subtract the number rolled from the attack roll or saving throw.
Right. Also, just want to point out, Petrified Dwarf Piss, accused of Succos Cubo, do what you want, because a pirate is a pirate. Yar har! So, how are we doing? Is everybody leveled up?
Yep, all the major stuff. Just picking spells.
I just got back from the bathroom, what the fuck? Yeah, don't worry about it, stranger. Don't worry about it one bit.
So am I conscious now?
Yes, you are conscious. You woke up, so when you woke up to Sigurd with his head in your lap.
So I'm guessing you left the healer's kit by me. And I'm going to reach down, find the healer's kit, and start healing Sigurd.
You can't use a healer's kit to heal Sigurd.
I'm stopping the bleeding. Because he's bleeding.
He's not bleeding. He's stabilized.
He's fucking fine. Then I'm going to cast Cure Wounds on Sigurd.
So you haven't gained your spell slots back, by the way.
But I leveled up, so I gained another spell slot.
You did. You gained one spell slot, so you can use it to cast Cure Wounds if you want right now.
That is
Sigurd is currently, just so you know, he's at 14 out of 20 HP.
What? No, he's at 8.
But he leveled up, so he got an HP.
Well, still, I'm still doing it then. Well, fuck, Dominic.
Just trying to help you out, bud.
I almost did. I was knocked unconscious and I had to roll Dominic rolled 2 death saves for me before I was stabilized.
Yeah, Cameron did almost die. He did get incapacitated during combat, and
my
he went
dog
through 2
got
death
carved
saves.
up.
I helped a lot in that fight.
My
I definitely didn't take time to rummage through everyone's stuff.
My puppo got hurt because you took too long.
I think he just needs to be stronger.
Ooh, them
Justith, by the way, I forgot to mention something. Justith, while you were searching through the pack, or while you were getting your equipment, basically, you noticed that inside of your pack, you spy the little white box that one of your previous party members had. Either it got mixed up in there, or it's just...
Sigurd gains 6 HP.
Okay, well, he's up to full at 20.
And then I'm going to lay on hands myself.
Okay. That's your lay on hands.
Little white box, I heard you.
Okay.
I assume that was important when I wasn't here or something.
No, you were there. You were there for that.
So I gained 15 HP.
You remember that he opened up the box, and inside there was a... Oh, no, wait, no. Didn't he open... I can't remember if he opened that while he was in... He opened that when he was alone, so I'll leave it at that. It's just a box.
Okay.
So I'm at 22 out of 27 HP, Dominic, because I healed 15.
Gotcha.
Or am I at full? Because apparently leveling up heals me a little bit.
I took that into account.
Because I healed 7 HP from the rest, and then
you leveled up, and I added that HP to your pool, and then you have 22 now. After everything.
Yes. Well, see, that's where I'm confused, though, Dominic.
When you leveled up, I added your
Sigurd
HP.
up.
Yes, when you leveled up and you got a bonus to your max HP, I added that to your current HP pool, which was 7, and then you laid on hands.
Oh, I thought
yourself.
I healed from the rest.
And you did. You did heal from the rest. up to 7. What it was.
I'm so confused. Okay, you know what? I'm just not even gonna. Okay, all right.
You're at 22.
Yeah, yes, I got that.
Trust in your boy.
No, I don't. Honestly, I don't, because you
Are you-
haven't really made any of these systems really clear to me. So I'm
Cameron.
now a little muddled as to what I'm
I'm gonna
doing
put this
for
in the
my
general
HP.
chat.
Oh
you
my
can
god!
see it.
I don't need you to put it in the
0
general
HP
chat. I'm
0
deleting
HP
the message.
plus short rest.
Nope. Type it. I
7
dare you.
HP
Type that message. I dare you.
plus.
Type the message. Type the message,
You got
Dominic.
8
Type
HP.
Type the message, Dominic. Type the message. Type it. Type the message. Type the message. Come on. How long does it take you to type a message, Dominic?
Quite a while, depending on the size of the message.
But yes, Cameron, you're at the correct HP.
Okay. Poopy. What a poop.
Oh, Cameron, real quick. You
Hmm.
need to I just realized something about that picture. The person has the clothing wrong.
What?
Look at the characters. My character's clothing and your character's clothing are switched.
Oh.
I'm wearing plate. You need to be wearing the plate. You best tell him quick. I can't believe I didn't catch that. That's pretty big. That's a pretty big problem. All right. And boop, boop, boop. Up. And Oculars, tell me when you're done.
Sent him the message.
Oh, I'm good to go whenever. I'm just
Oh, okay.
copying down spell stuff.
Gotcha.
I'm doing basically the tidying up and cleaning of my info.
Alex, that picture is going to be a Christmas present for our mother. We got it specially commissioned to be framed and such.
I
Yes.
just sent him the
In one of the
message.
general chat.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's pretty cool.
Okay. Sorry, my ass is getting a little bit.
But the armor was mixed up. My character is not supposed to be wearing robes, which
Still
is the
looks
big
cool.
guy. Yeah, it still looks great, but I let them know that the armor was
Is
switched
Dominic's
around.
the other one?
The kobold, the
yes,
little lizard, and
the kobold. That
Yeah.
is minus, like, imagine that, but in the more.
Cameron? How the fuck did you get your ass kicked by a dwarf?
He's a
Well,
tall boy.
that's not Sebastian. That's
No,
my,
that's his dad.
That's his father,
Glade.
Paladin Glade.
Anything like Daddy, you're fucking big.
Oh no, Daddy is much bigger.
Daddy's
Daddy's
a
huge.
big boy.
But you're still
His
6'6".
daddy has friends that can end the world.
I'm sorry,
He's
you
still
can't
6'6".
see it yet. You really
That is
can't.
true. That is true. Glade could end the world if he wanted to,
He could. That man is a level 20 character.
but he won't.
Merlin is
Was that
far
another
more
character
powerful
you had?
now. He has something in his forest that could wipe Glade off the face of the planet. With a
Probably.
Aren't they friends?
They are
Yeah.
friends.
Okay, well then they can destroy the world or save the world together.
It is the strongest creature in D&D, and it is one of the last of its kind, living in his forest.
Is it the Tarask or the
Oh,
Tarasque?
this thing would eat a Trask with ease.
Well,
It's
Did
a
you play
dragon.
Legacy campaign?
I've never.
I've done all sorts of weird stuff with Merlin. He's my character I throw at stuff when people get way too powerful and I just want them to stop. Is Merlin comes stepping out of a forest to go, "You have wronged me and nature," and a mountain eats them.
Everybody else can, especially with a friend like Darren. I have I have no idea exactly what that means. I might just be really dumb.
Yeah, it's probably
Well, in the moment, Glade is a part of my Valheim campaign, and he's in possession of an item essential to the story that could end the world, but it's not something he's supposed to use.
All right, so if
Well,
everybody,
he's a paladin. He's never supposed to end the world.
That's
if
true.
everybody is finally set up, it's been a while, and so it took about that hour. Sebastian, you're
Probably
gathering
shouldn't
up.
have said that because there are two people playing. One is in my Valheim campaign. One is DMing right now, and the other one is in chat. Shouldn't have said that. Well,
Said what?
whatever.
I
Nothing.
fucking
Don't worry
missed
about
it.
it. Nothing. Don't worry about it.
Anyway, I'm trying to get the story back on track. So as you guys are finally recovering and you kind of get done with all of your stuff, everybody's got their equipment, you're feeling a little better. You feel another tremor. This one is very strong. It's actually strong enough to shake the ground under your feet pretty hard, and it doesn't stop.
We should probably dip the hell out of here.
You hear
What? You don't like
hear
being
the sound.
underground with shaking?
I don't think I do.
Yeah,
You
I
hear
guess
the
it's fair.
sound of shifting dirt, and then
No,
you hear
no,
reverberating, and the reverberation comes from the hole. You hear.
Comes from the hole.
Nope. Nope. I'm heading towards that door. No. Don't have any spell slots. Don't have anything.
think-
Nope.
So
Nope.
Sebastian makes a break for the door.
No, I'm just getting up and saying nope. I'm leaving. Nope. No.
So you go over to the door, and the sound does not stop. The tremors don't stop, and it gets louder and louder. So you move over to the door. It's a large iron door that's kind of like blocking the way, the entrance to the next cave. And you hear.
So the door is blocking it. I can't open the door.
You
The
can
door
try.
won't open. I try to open the door.
You grab the door by the handle, and it's locked.
You son. We're dead. I don't have any spell slots. We're gonna die. This is actually death. No. I'm gonna try to bust it down.
Well,
Try to
maybe for
bust the
you.
door down.
So you
know,
go ahead
Gamer,
and you
sass me.
make me. You're gonna try to bust on the door. Make me a strength
Yep.
saving, or not a strength saving throw, but a strength check.
16.
Jacob, are you here by the way?
Yeah, sorry.
Cool.
I gotta be right back because my dog has to go out.
Okay. Well, then we're gonna wait for a second.
Well, do you need me to roll?
No, I'm gonna need you to. Or we'll wait for you. Go take your dogs out.
Oh,
How long's that gonna take?
Not long.
depending on
Please.
how long he takes.
Yeah, blazes.
Okay. All right. Just go quick then. Now we play the waiting game.
And now we play the waiting game, gamer.
Gamer.
So yeah, I'm glad you caught that because I didn't catch it. The painting. I'm wondering how long it's going. That like I wonder. I see. The thing is I get that we paid for it, and I'm like, and I shouldn't
Don't
be
feel
so.
bad. Don't feel bad for telling her or him, whatever it is. I don't remember who it is.
He calls
that-
himself Moon Bear Bacon.
Oh,
That's his username.
okay. Well, don't feel bad telling him that he mixed up the things. I made it pretty clear. I sent him a very long description, so I was hoping he would get that correct.
He got the armor. The armor on
Daka actually looks
on
like
Daka
exactly what it's
is
supposed
exactly the armor I was looking for when it came to not Sebastian Glade, because that looks great. Darren
Honestly,
looks really good though.
to. She does. I feel like we're unintentionally like making my mom upset because we're just talking about it.
No, it's
Sorry,
it's
Mom.
almost done. It's almost done. Like
It's very
she'll
close.
She'll be
It's
seeing
very
it
close.
soon.
I think I'm gonna have a new desktop background for a while.
I might as well. I might put it into a wallpaper engine.
Ooh, that would actually be good.
And-
Fair effect.
Shut up! Don't go that far.
I'm sorry.
Don't need 2 minutes. Don't give too much detail.
No more deep. I just flipped a cord of my headset right up over my face.
I am going to run and get a soda. I will be right back.
All right, what the fuck is Wallpaper Engine? Wallpaper Engine is a program that you can buy through Steam that allows you to create wallpapers out of MP4 files, video files, or you can simply take images and add effects to them, animated effects. It basically allows you to have animated background. You can use GIFs, you can use video files.
Oh, I ate for more. Oh, I ate for more. Oh, ate for more. Oh, ate for
Like
more.
$5 on Steam.
Boo, boo, doo, boo. I'm back, gamers.
Boo, I got a poo.
The bard, shut up.
Yeah, I shut him up on purpose.
Make the bard play some silly music. We can't because we're streaming. Whew.
It also comes with a whole gallery of pre-made wallpapers, and everybody else can upload their wallpapers and things for you to use. So I mean, $5 isn't that bad.
No, it's not. It's great. I have a really sick Futurama background.
And a Spider-Man.
Mhm.
Meanwhile, I have one that I made, but I don't use. I mean, I don't use Wallpaper Engine because every time my computer shuts down, I'd have to restart it. And at that point, I'm just too lazy to do it, and I don't want to set it up to start right at the start of my computer in the event that it fucks something up. So, you know.
My one of my wallpapers is the Scarlet Spider on top of a building, and it's raining, and there's like sparks coming out of his mask, and you can see mist coming out of where his mouth and nose are. It's cool.
Now we can outrogue a rogue.
Now I can out sneak a rogue.
Out rogue a rogue. See, the thing, rogues are broken. Like rogues are really powerful.
If you ever come
Bard
up
is
against
by
the
far
bee-
the most powerful class in D&D currently.
Hee.
Bard can outfight a fighter. It can out tank a paladin. You have to build it right, but you can do it. About the only thing they can't
if you
beat is
min-max
wizard.
any class that the bard can go into, it will
I'm
be
back.
better than the bard's version of that class.
Yeah,
If you
but
min-max
even
it.
without min-maxing, the bard can beat them.
Eh.
Yeah, it depends.
He
I
doesn't
love the
get-
bard. I love the bard. I love you, man. But I'm just saying. Don't think so.
It's a hot disagree. But I mean, the bard is still hella powerful though.
I'm
Yeah,
not saying
he
the bard
doesn't
ain't
get all the
powerful.
nice, fun little benefits that the other classes can get, but he can do everything that class
Speaking of-
does, all because of like 2 abilities: expertise and
Yes, obviously
Jack of all
expertise
trades.
and jack of all trades are amazing. But like just
Hold
going
on,
off
hold
the
on.
fact that the level 20 ability sucks so much, I mean,
yeah. Well,
taking with
that's
a
the
bard is
biggest
not worth
downfall
it.
to Bard is that level 20 ability is such a waste.
At level 20,
Rogue
at
does-
level 20,
Rogue has that ability better at level 20.
Yeah.
yes.
I got, speaking of bard, I've got a case of spellbook cards for the bard.
I'm back. I don't know if you heard me.
I heard you.
Oh, what's
We're
up,
just in the
gamer?
middle of an argument real quick, and then we'll get back into the main story.
An argument, more like just like the
Oh,
most
so
monotone
Cameron.
debate I've ever heard in my life.
Sebastian, make me a strength check.
Right. Oh, I already did. I already did. It was a 15. It was 2 plus
15?
4.
Okay.
Wait. 6. Wait. 12 plus 4. Oh my
That's a
god.
16?
That's not 15, Cameron. Oh my god. Oh!
So,
and combat music is back. Oh, Dominic, what have you done?
so you take the door and you bash into it, and you feel the hinges come loose a little, but they don't break
I'm gonna
on the
keep
first
going.
go.
Keep going.
As you do this, and as everyone else is gathering up, the tremors get wider, and you hear the sounds very incredibly close, as if they're like right next to you guys.
I'm gonna
just
keep
mark-
ripping.
Let me
I'm
mark-
just gonna
let me-
keep straining myself to open this door.
Hold on.
Careful, that's how you get levels of exhaustion.
Yeah, I know,
Okay, so
but
there's
I don't.
Sebastian.
Thing
And
is like I
Seeger-
don't have much of a build. If that's a giant enemy, like a huge boss, I don't think
So
I
there's
don't have any
a-
healing spells or anything that I can use on anybody if
I'm
we
gonna
get
put
hurt.
Ocularis and Justith right here. So Sebastian is gonna take another chance to break down the door. Go ahead and roll me one more strength check.
Wait, before I do, Jacob, how strong is Justith? Like, what's his
Hold on.
strength?
Is it like the low? Well, I have a +2.
Then I'm gonna ask you to come help me.
It has a 15 below that.
I'm gonna ask you to come and help me then to open the door. Sebastian,
Okay.
just gonna scream, "Help! I need help opening this!" Okay. Do you want me to roll with advantage, or do you want us both to roll a check?
Roll with advantage.
Okay.
How do you do that?
Cameron is just gonna roll the d20 twice and then take the higher roll.
17.
Okay, you manage to push the door open, and it flies off of the bolt that's shutting it. Just breaks off, and you swing it open. And as you're
Yeah,
Is
I
it
then
looping?
gesture to run.
this looping,
I don't think it's looping.
I will fucking cry.
This little idiot.
You are a bitch, Bard. So as you bust down the door, behind you,
Yeah, Harley.
a streak of dark gray comes out of the hole.
Oh!
A streak that extends upwards and then lands on the edge of the hole right here in what looks like a big gray worm.
Oh!
It's like hanging partially out of the hole. It's about this size.
Oh!
That's the hot ticket. And you hear it lands with a thunderous thud in the room, causing a bunch of the boxes to shake loose and some of the ceiling to crack. And so, Sebastian, you have busted down the door.
I
And you
stand
see a
aside
straight-
and let Ocularis and Justith run
You
through.
see a straight
If they want to.
straight shot going forward. It's a straight tunnel.
I'm gesturing to get waiting for everybody to get through.
So what is everybody gonna do?
I'm gonna go through the door.
Okay, Ocularis is running. And Justith, are you also gonna run?
Yeah, I said yeah.
Okay. So both Ocularis and Justith both run.
I send Sigurd through, and then I go behind him.
Okay. And as that happens, just for posterity, I want everybody to roll me initiative as you guys begin running through the... Alright, I gotta put this
11.
map. Okay, so...
11 for Sebastian. 7 for Sigurd.
Okay, Ocularis, what you
11.
got? Oh, roll
I
off
got
with,
a 5.
roll off with Cameron.
2.
Jacob. So just roll your d20, don't add anything to it.
No, actually, I'm gonna choose to have him go first before I do.
Okay, so then Justice will go there.
Thanks, Cameron, because I got a 1.
I rolled a 2 for the roll off, but well, since I'm standing at the door and waiting for you guys to get through, if I go first, it's like
There we go. Okay. Okay, so you guys start dashing down the hallway. Justith, you are already about 60 feet into the hallway. You can keep running if you so please. And I mean... So it is up to your turn, Justith. You got a long stretch of cavern before you.
Oh, do we not get to see that?
Like you can't see the end of the hallway you're running into. You just see a long stretch of cave to run through.
So we're just running down it?
Yeah.
Alright.
So
I guess
you're gonna keep running. Okay.
Right?
So Justith continues to run. Sebastian,
Moving.
you're
Okay.
just now able to get.
Is everyone with me, or am I like alone?
Ocularis is following close behind you right now,
Okay.
and Sigurd
And
behind Ocularis.
Yeah, I'm still behind by the door, right?
You're just now, Sebastian, able to. Everybody
I
else
bust
is already
through the door, and with as much strength as I can, I try to close the door.
The door is broken. You broke
Oh.
the bolt on the door, so
Well,
the door
I'm gonna
can't
run.
shut.
God, you
I'm gonna
strong
run.
bitch.
Okay, so you just so you
Thank
start
you.
running down the hallway, and from behind you you hear.
I call my left muscles Mauser and my right one's howitzer.
And you hear the tremors just start going off. It's heavy, and you can see. You turn behind you as you're running, and this giant gray worm is just barreling down the tunnel at you. It's like slithering, sort of, but it's also partially in the ground, moving the dirt as it pushes you, and it leaves a trail behind it, and it's pursuing you guys down the tunnel.
I'm gonna keep running.
So Sigurd is also going to keep running. He's right behind Ocularis, which brings us to Ocularis.
I just run.
Okay, so Ocularis is still running. Justin, are you going to still run?
Yeah.
Okay, so is this how this is going to continue? You guys are going to keep running until something happens? Basically?
Yeah.
That's the plan.
Makes sense. So some time passes. You guys are running. It's a long corridor, but you can finally see up ahead. There's a bit of wall, and you realize that you're at the fork in the road that you guys took before, or at least something that looks very similar. And you can just see that the path branches off left or right. So the first one to reach it is obviously Justith. You're coming up on the fork in the road.
I don't know. Go right.
So Justith in front of Ocularis
Wait,
and
can I? Fuck.
Go ahead, ask.
I was gonna try to involve Cameron's dog in some way, like sniff the way.
Sigurd's right.
The
in front of
Sigurd's
you.
right there as you approach.
Can we have Sigurd try to sniff out an exit?
Yeah, let's.
You could try to yell something up to Sigurd, Cameron.
I yell, Sigurd, find the exit!
All
Are we
right.
Chased.
Yeah,
Yes,
we're being chased
you're
by
being
a giant
chased
worm.
by a giant gray worm.
The Alaskan bullworm.
The Alaskan
Basically,
bullworm!
if that helps, yeah, it's a 15-foot long, gigantic gray worm. So Sigurd dashes past Justith and goes left.
Goes left. Okay. All right. Well, follow the dog.
Okay, so everybody just kind of turns left, and you hear behind you, and so since you're the one in the back of the pack, Sebastian, you notice that the worm comes out of where you guys were at the fork, and it just plows right through the wall, and it just goes through the wall, and it disappears.
I'm not going to react. It could pop. That means it could pop up anywhere if we're not careful. So I'm going to just continue running and following Sigurd.
You guys continue running. The tremors at this point still are going. You run and you run and you run, and you pass by that after a long while of running, you guys are getting really tired. You pass by that break room. There are a couple of dwarves who are sitting at the break room, all just minding their own business. And as the tremors, they seem like concerned because the tremors have started, and you guys just blow past the break room, and you just hear one of them go, "What? What the hell is going on?"
You two, get the hell out of here! As I continue running.
So you
But I
just yell
try
for
to
the
like
dwarves
grab
to
one
run.
of the dwarves, not like picking them up, but to get them on their feet.
They're on their feet. They're not like sitting down.
Well,
I should have.
Then I'll get them
bad on my
moving.
part.
Like,
They start
grabbing them
moving. And as you stop to try to like get them moving, everybody else is still running. You lag behind just a little bit, long enough for the wall. The wall like next to the break room, it bursts open, and as you guys are just like getting out of the break room, the worm reappears in the room and begins once again pursuing you through the tunnels.
I start pushing the dwarves in front of me.
Yeah, they're running too.
I'm putting
scared
everybody
shitless.
between. I'm putting myself between the worm and everyone else.
So they are now scared absolutely shitless, and you all are just running, and it takes another long while. You guys are starting to get to the point of exhaustion, and eventually up ahead, just at the front, you can see light breaking through. You can see that there's a couple
dog
of
was in front.
The dogs.
You're the one who can like. I'm telling you because you're a human being and you're a player. By all technicalities, you're in front of the rest of the players.
That made me laugh. I'm eating grapes.
So, you can see the light, and you can see figures standing at the end of the tunnel. They look like they're trying to figure out what's going on, and they're... excuse me. They're about to move in on you, but they kind of step... they kind of step out of the way as they see people coming and running.
How close behind me is the worm?
It's gonna be about like 15 feet. You guys are matching pace with each other, but it's 15 feet behind you. It's basically breathing down your neck.
Oh god. Okay.
The Alaskan bullworm.
It's gonna kill us all.
So Justice, you after Sigurd, you're the first one to burst out into the open air. And you run past like a group of dwarves who are standing at the entrance. They look completely confused. Their hands are on their heads. You see the brother of Goldbeard, the one that actually like showed you the way in here. He's also there, and he's like, "What the?"
So how far behind everyone am I?
You're about like a total of 60 or 70 feet behind the rest of the party because you stopped to help the dwarves. And they're also keeping pace with you. You're just between them and the worm. So Ocularis, you also burst out into the open air just now.
Okay.
All right, you guys burst out, and you're now back in the city of Thrugak. You bust out into this open area where basically it's this maintenance area for like just outside the tunnel. And if you guys just keep on going, there's a lot of space now in the open, and the dwarves are kind of like, they're looking around and they're just watching you run away. And then the other two dwarves, they like burst out of the tunnel.
I'm gonna draw my sword as I'm running.
You do that. You draw your sword.
Just so I have it out.
It does force you to. You have to stop taking your dash action to draw your sword.
Well, I'm gonna draw it and then dash again.
So, as you draw your sword, you have to slow down just enough to like reach over and unsheath your sword. The worm catches up to you as you're just getting outside. So as soon as you and the other dwarves burst out, you slow down to grab your sword, and you feel like this really rough item, just massive hulking creature hits you right in the back. And it, like, tackles you forward. It is not enough to stumble you or even hurt you, but you feel it, like, hit you, and it just kind of lurches you forward, and you almost misstep.
Okay, can I turn to stab it?
You can turn around to give it a slash, or you can keep running if you want. But you're now out in the open. The dwarves are
we're
just
out
running.
in the city,
and
but
now
there's tons of people around.
Yeah,
right?
and now the other worker dwarves who are there, they are screaming and they are yelling, and they're trying to draw their weapons.
I turn and I slash at the worm.
Okay, so we're gonna move first to Justith. It's at the top of the turn. Justith, what are you doing right now? You're about 60 feet away from the entrance. Or not 60 feet, excuse me, about 100 feet. Considering the... the distance between you and Sebastian.
Because this thing's gonna destroy the city if we let it get out.
Jesus, I don't know.
Well, you have a decision to make. You can keep running and you can get out of the area, or you can turn around and, you know, do whatever. Fight. Just, I don't know. It's up to you.
I missed it. Am I the first one to make a move on this, or did Cameron just do something?
You're already we're at the top of the turn of initiative, so it's your go right now. The worm just butted into Cameron's character's back and lurched him forward. Didn't hurt him, but it is now out in the open where all of these people are.
Shit. Well, how big? Fuck. How big is the worm? I'm just a guy.
It's about 15 feet in length.
Oh, okay.
And
bad.
it's like
I was literally picturing the Alaskan bullworm.
it's 15 feet in length and it's about 5 feet in diameter.
Okay, so it's possible for a human to kill this.
Do you have a sword or something, Jacob?
Yeah.
He has a bow too, and he is also an archery fighter.
Let's
Could use your bow.
Yeah, since I'm so how far did you say away I am from it?
So from it now, let's see. You're about, if you kept running until this point, you're about 100 feet from the entrance and the worm.
Let's see. It's a worm. It doesn't have eyeballs. Fuck. Yeah, no. Let's if I'm far away from it, yeah, let's go with the bow.
Okay.
Let me shoot my bow at it, I guess. Because I literally can't do anything.
All right, you're gonna go ahead and hit the go to hit it with your bow. Yeah, go ahead and roll me to hit.
D20.
Yep. Plus your dexterity modifier.
12.
Okay. And that's with the plus?
Yes.
Okay. You fire your arrow. You like stop, you skid, you turn around, draw your bow, and you fire the arrow. It whizzes quite far. I believe shoot, you should have had Oh, no, you don't. You wouldn't have disadvantage. That's 150 feet. So you go, the arrow swooshes through the air, but by the time it hits, it just kind of like skims off the top of the creature, and it kind of like bounces ineffectually off of the creature's tough natural armor. And that brings
us
to...
It's a worm! It has armor?
Sebastian, you're up.
Going to cleave at its side. I'm going to move to the side of the worm and cleave at it.
Okay, so you step to the worm's side and you
But
raise your sword.
I'm going to do... Hold on. Give me a second here.
If I remember correctly, I don't have any spell slots left.
Yeah, I can't do that then. Because I thought Divine Smite was something else. Nope. So I just go for a cleave.
No, Divine Smite is not... It is a spell
It says it spends a spell slot, so just going for the cleave.
Yeah, you're going to go for the cleave. So go ahead and roll me to hit.
That is a 14.
That is going to hit, so go ahead and roll me damage.
Okay.
Dang it.
$13 damage.
Okay, so you turn around and you get to the side of it and you go, "Aah!" and you slice your sword down. Your sword clangs off of the worm, and it barely makes a dent on it.
Oh my god.
The worm's skin kind of like poofs a little bit, and you can see a small mark. The worm's gray skin just has a small sword mark on it, but it seems pretty I have a real brain. It seems like that one hit that you did was pretty ineffective. And the worm reacting to you, and there are two dwarves kind of next to you. It just starts thrashing. It thrashes at you and attempts to knock you away. So it's going to try to hit you. Does a 17 hit?
Yes.
Okay, and you're going to take Sebastian. I dropped my fucking dice. Eat my ass. I need more rolling space. Sebastian, you take 13 damage, and as it just slams its gigantic, heavy body into you. It then flails its body over at one of the dwarves.
Dad.
Yeah.
It then swings its body over at one of the other dwarves, and the dwarf also takes a hit. And the dwarf takes 9 HP of damage as he gets slapped. Let's see. Should bring you down to... Alright, so Sebastian is pretty low at this point. And let me... Apologies, I'm trying to get myself set up here.
Damage. I'm at 9 HP, man. Oh my god.
Okay, Okay. So, so the worm knocks one of the dwarves for a total of 9 damage. Sorry, I'm just reiterating that. And the dwarf looks like it's nearly dead. Like he's nearly dead. He looks bloody after
Sebastian
his body
tells them to
slams
run.
into the rock.
You two get out of here! I yell at them, and with as much power I can put into my lungs.
The dwarves look nervous. It's not quite their go. You also notice that 2 dwarves have arrived on the scene just a little bit earlier. That brings us to Sigurd, who was running, but he's...
I'm going to tell him to stay put, because he can't do anything here.
Okay. He turns around and he goes to look at you, and he starts to run, but you hold up your arm, and he kind of skids to a stop.
He'll die if he engages in this fight. He'll just die.
Ocularis, it's your turn. You're right next to Justith. You're about 100 feet total from the worm. You can see the fight going on at that distance, quite a ways away.
Okay. I'm assuming worms can't hear. So I will, seeing that my companion's fighting, draw my rapier and begin to move back into attack.
Okay, so you run. Are you gonna take the dash action and go the full 60 feet towards him?
Yes.
Okay, so you do that. You move 60. You move you start running back in towards the giant worm. Up next, the dwarves, having been nervous, they look at each other and then they just run in and they start trying to beat the shit out of this thing with their axes. Stuff up here. My apology. Oh boy. Okay, so one of the 4 dwarves that run up to assist you, Sebastian, is one. Like, all of them swing their axes and they just don't manage to get any kind of a dent on it. But one rushes in, just screaming, "Argh!" and he plunges his axe into the creature. Its skin cracks, and it takes 2 HP of damage from the axe.
Wonderful.
And that brings us to Justice at the top of the turn.
Let's see. So am I positioned the same way to the worm?
Yeah, you're still in the same place. You could fire another one if you wanted to.
Can I try for 2 shots this time since I have that ability to take 2 turns?
Yeah,
Or
you could
two-
fire
two
off
things
2
per
arrows
turn.
using your action surge if you wanted to. And
I'll do
just
that.
just for you get +2 bonus to attack rolls you make with ranged weapons. So you also get an additional +2 to hit with them. I just realized.
So that's 4 with
Yeah,
dexterity. So I have +2 dexterity. So I just got an 18 on my first one.
Okay, so that one's gonna hit. Go ahead and just fire off
then-
your second one.
Yep, and then I got 14.
All right. So and that's with that's with both your pluses, right?
Yep.
Okay, so give me the damage on the first arrow. You quickly knock another arrow, you pull it back, you close one eye, and just you let it loose. This arrow strikes true and pierces directly through the worm's hide. You can see that its skin, once again, just cracks and splinters and falls a little bit as you pierce that arrow right through it.
I'm good.
So how much damage are we getting on that first one?
How do I know? I don't know.
It's a longbow. Let me go ahead and pull that up. Ugh. Surprised that that doesn't have anything for that, but that's gonna be 1d8 of damage. Plus, it should be plus your dexterity bonus.
It's 2.
Oh, and you also have to add your +2 your proficiency to hit. So yes, your second one also it also hits. So just roll me a d8 plus 2 for each of those shots. You have to forgive me. It's been a long time since I've DM'd for somebody who's like brand new. So I'm missing a bunch of the marks, and that's my bad.
Is a 6 and a 7.
It's okay. So a 6 and a 7. So in total, you let fly 2 arrows. Both arrows pierce the hide, strike true, and you deal a total of 15 damage. The worm actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do that again. Twice, Dominic. You gotta do it twice.
So it looks like you actually did some significant damage to it. Its body trembles, and its skin is falling into pieces and chunks on the floor. That brings us to Sebastian. It's your turn.
Finish this,
Okay.
Cameron.
I'll try. Sebastian holds up his holy symbol, and he starts saying a prayer. And he's going to use Abjure Enemy.
Abjure Enemy. Figure out what I've got.
It's an Oath of Vengeance channel divinity.
Here we go. Oath of Vengeance.
As an action, you present your holy symbol and speak a prayer of denunciation. Using your channel divinity, choose one creature within 60 feet of you that you can see. The creature must make a wisdom saving throw unless it is immune to being frightened. Fiends and undead have disadvantage on this throw. On a failed save, the creature is frightened for 1 minute until it takes any damage. While frightened, the creature's speed is 0, and it can't benefit from any bonuses to its speed. On a successful save, the creature's speed is halved for 1 minute or until the creature takes any damage.
Okay, so you go for that, and with the holy light starts shining down onto the giant worm, and you can see that the worm starts.
Horse.
And it like curls into itself a little bit, and you frighten it.
Okay. Alright, it's not my turn anymore.
Okay, that brings us to the worm's next turn. It starts flailing wildly. Okay.
Well,
Both of it-
wait. If it's frightened,
its speed drops to 0.
so that spell
That's why
ability
it's
is
set.
fucking
Hang on.
worthless.
Let me go and make sure I'm not missing anything else. Not. I'm right.
Cameron, you should see Blaze's new bandana.
Yes.
Well,
So
shit.
I was right. Okay. So
He's
it's
adorable.
gonna go. Okay. So the worm's flailing does not hit anyone. It's too frightened, so it kind of like goes to attack people, but then it kind of like moves away as it can sense you in its presence. And your holy aura, your dank holy musk is fucking it up.
My dank holy fuck you.
Yes. We're going to go ahead.
Hold on.
It's Sigurd's turn.
Hold on, Dom.
What's up?
Now, as a bonus action,
The worm just took its turn, Cameron. You should have
Alright,
used your bonus
right,
action
I
a
should
whole
have. Fuck.
thing
Sorry,
ago.
I forgot. Sorry, I'm fucked.
So
Sorry.
Sigurd is going to sit obediently, although he looks incredibly worried. Ocularis, you're up.
Okay. So I'm gonna cast Fairy Fire.
All right, you're within 40 feet, so that will work. What's the?
It's a saving throw of 12. It's a Dex save.
Oh, Dex save. Oof. Okay.
Dex save DC 12.
Yeah, no, it gets surrounded in your fairy fire. You conjure up the words, and that greenish, I believe it's greenish, fairy fire just
Oh, it's whatever color I want, and
Ooh,
I go
right.
with green.
blue, green, or violet. So it just kind of like slurps up in this like swirl of flame, and the worm. Once again, you have
And I'll
concentration.
continue moving 30 feet, kind
move
of
you
trying
30 feet
to
up.
move to the side of it.
Okay, so you're about 10 feet from the worm now, on the side that Sebastian is, and so you're about 10 feet from Sebastian as well. And that leaves us to
I'm already gonna die again.
the
It's the end of my
dwarves.
turn.
The
But remember,
dwarves-
everyone, you have advantage on hitting the worm now.
Yes, you do. Which the dwarves also know. Okay, one of those connects.
Can you get double advantage?
Depending on
Okay.
DM ruling.
Once again, only one of the dwarves actually connects, and it only deals 1 damage to the worm, despite the advantage on both. It rolled really shitty. And that brings us back around to the top. Justith.
I can do a lot of damage to it if I can hit it with my rapier.
Well, I'm so far away from it. I might as well just hit it with a bow again.
And you have advantage on your roll now, so you roll twice and pick the higher
Okay,
roll.
don't forget that you need to lower how many arrows you have.
How many have I shot so far? Like 3?
You've shot 3 total, so you should have 17 arrows remaining.
Okay.
And I believe for your action surge, I just want to make sure action.
We need to get Justith a blunderbuss.
Yeah, you can't do another. You can't do another action surge until you finish short or long rest.
Yeah, I know. I'm looking at what I have here. Yeah, let's go with a bow again because it's far away. I don't want to.
You let loose another arrow. Roll me to hit.
Well, you could also take your movement action to move closer and then fire your bow.
That's true. You could move 30 feet and then fire your bow. You wanted to.
Is I mean, it's still rolling the same, right? Do I get anything like?
No,
Yeah.
you,
Well, it just means you getting closer, and the closer you get, the more options you have.
yeah.
I got you. Yeah, I can do that. So
Okay.
I have to roll anything to move.
No, you're 70 feet from the worm now, and you let fly another arrow. So
Okay.
go ahead and roll me to hit for that bad boy. It'd be a +6
+6?
total. Yeah, your proficiency bonus plus your dex bonus plus your archery.
Then it's a 9.
Oof. Your arrow whizzes by and it clanks ineffectually off of the top of the
Damn it.
worm.
Fucking worm, dude.
Okay,
Sounds
that
like
brings
those
us
dice
to
I gave you are really bad luck.
Sebastian.
I'm using a roller.
Yeah, he's using an online die
Oh.
roller. He doesn't have the dice, I don't know. Anyway, Sebastian, it's your turn.
Yeah. Okay. Dominic, I have to ask the DM because Harley said it depends on the DM. Do you allow double advantage?
I do.
Okay.
I will
And
allow double advantage.
as double advantage, does that mean I roll 4 times and pick the highest?
You're gonna roll 3 times and pick the highest.
Okay. Sebastian is going to say a holy prayer and use vow of anonymity to
Okay.
gain myself advantage attacking a creature that I can see within 10 feet of me using my channel divinity,
Okay.
and I'm going to run at him and strike at him with my sword.
All right, go ahead and roll me a d20 3 times and take the highest.
$22.
That's gonna hit. Go ahead and roll me damage.
Mm. Okay, 12 damage.
Okay. So the creature, you slice into it, and your sword once again doesn't seem to do that much damage, but you definitely make a much bigger dent this time as you cleave into its side, and it takes the damage. All right, that moves up to the worm's turn. It is still frightened of you, I believe. For let's see, how long is it frightened?
Until it takes damage.
Oh, well then it's no longer frightened of you. And it's going to start once again. It's going to flail and attempt to attack the people around it.
It's not a very useful spell. Seems like a very situational spell.
It is.
Okay, so it strikes 2 of the dwarves next to you, but it only just barely glances off of them. The dwarves are actually holding their own pretty well. The first one takes the first one takes not 1 damage, but 3 damage, and the second one takes 5 damage. So, un momento, por favor. Oh, okay, they took damage. They're hurting pretty bad. And that goes up to Sigurd, who is also just going to sit and stay. Ocularis.
Okay, I'm gonna move in for a stab with my rapier.
You move into attacking range, and you go to stabby the worm.
Advantage. So that would be a 14 to hit.
That's gonna hit. Go ahead and roll me damage.
Yay! It's time to do as much damage as I physically can. Because I got a new ability I'm going to burn right off the bat.
Ooh, what's your ability?
I went College of was it Whispers?
College of Whispers.
So it's basically the rogue variant of Bard.
Yeah, no, I know what the College of Whispers is. So you're
So
doing,
I got Psychic Blade.
okay.
So I do 16 damage.
Okay. So what was the psychic damage on that?
That's 8 psychic damage.
Yeah, it doesn't take that. You notice you're so as you stab your rapier, so you have a total of 10. You stab your rapier in it, and it doesn't really quite pierce, but you see that the magic that you're imbuing your strike with attempts to seep into the worm, and it just dissipates. It doesn't.
One of the few times a creature's immune to psychic damage.
But you do manage to chip away at the worm a bit more, and it's starting to look really beat up from all these hits. The dwarves are now going to make their attacks. Okay, so one's gonna hit, one's gonna hit. Damage. One's gonna hit.
These
One
dwarves
damage.
are fucking useless.
So those two dwarves hit, and they deal 2 damage together. Oh, one of the dwarves crits.
Funny how I say they're fucking useless and then one
of the
crits.
dwarves also hits, so
One
here's the dwarf that crits. He's gonna deal... So he deals 4 damage. The dwarf who crits deals 4 damage, and the last dwarf deals... The last dwarf deals 2 damage. Wait, scratch that. 1 damage. Got to add the second one. All right, but they just start going and pretty much each one of them manages to land a solid blow, chipping away at the massive creature. Justith, you're up. You can continue to move forward if you want to.
Yeah. Same thing.
Yeah, 30 feet. You're up to 40 feet from the worm, and you go. You let fly another arrow. I'm gonna check up on chat because I haven't been checking up. Fuck Jesus, Dom. You got a 15?
Yeah.
That one strikes true. Go ahead and roll me damage.
Is that an 8? Or what do I
Yeah, 1d8 plus should be plus 2.
9. Or no, 8 then. Yeah, I mean it's 9, but
So it's a 7 plus 2.
yeah.
All right, so you deal 9 damage. Your arrow strikes like directly into the head of the worm, and it disappears into the thing, and the cracks just open up, and you see bits and pieces of the worm just fall off of
This thing
itself.
just has fucking arrows sticking out of it.
Oh yeah, no, you got a nice hit on that, and it looks
That's 5 arrows
worn
now?
out. Sebastian,
That was
yeah,
4 arrows.
That's 4 now.
That was 4.
No, it's 5 now. 1 at the
5?
start, 2 for the action surge, 1 that missed, and then this one.
Oh, right. 2 for the action surge.
Yeah.
All right, and Sebastian, your turn.
Okay.
The worm is weak and shivering. It looks
Now,
like it's
let's see.
trembling.
Let's see. Now, can I still... Is my Vow of Enmity still active?
Let me check.
It's 1 minute.
Yes. If
Yeah,
it's-
1
if
minute
it's
would
only-
be 10 rounds.
Yeah, it only stops
Oh,
until it drops to 0 hit points or falls unconscious. So yes, you still
Okay.
have it.
Haha, not 20.
Whoa, we have a critical.
Oh,
you
double advantage is nice.
you
Ooh,
find
double
a-
advantage. I rolled a 1, then I rolled a 3, then I rolled a 20.
Nice.
Oh, I love double advantage.
So roll me your damage die.
I'm working
guys.
on it. I'm walking here. $13 damage.
For the first time since we started this campaign, I'm going to ask you,
Mm-hmm.
how do you want to kill the worm?
I could do whatever I want.
Yes.
What? You're just gonna let me go ham in the description?
Yes, you can go ham in the description.
Okay. What
Probably
I'm gonna
within
do?
reason.
Within reason.
Okay, within reason, I'm going to rush to its head, wait for it to strike down at me and try to bite at me,
Okay.
because it has a mouth, right?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna wait for it to
It's a
come
weird
down,
Fucking worm.
and I'm going to stab upwards into its brain and then drive it out.
So the
You
worm
sick fuck.
rears back as it notices you get
Yeah.
into prime munching position. It reels back. And it just jams its head downwards, and with a perfectly timed thrust, you push your longsword up into its head, and as you do that, cracks spread across the worm's body, all the way down its 15-foot form, and the worm falls entirely to pieces around you. you're pelted with rough material as it just showers down over you and it crumbles from your strike.
Sick.
The worm is dead.
Sebastian is going to fall backwards on his back and
You fall backwards onto your back.
call his dog.
You whistle.
And I'm going to hug Sigurd and just lay there.
He starts licking your face.
I'm just gonna lay there.
Sebastian, you notice that that as you flop down into the rubble around this worm, the worm, there's no blood, there's no juices, there's no gore or bits. What you're lying in is in completely. It's rocks. It's stone.
You spend all that time fighting a worm that isn't real.
I guess. Sebastian doesn't care. He's going to continue to lay there because he is
Everyone
tired.
is panting.
He's been beaten, bruised, stabbed, hacked at, almost bled to death, and then got smacked by a giant thrashing stone worm. He's tired.
Everybody is incredibly exhausted. The dwarves, you all, but
Fuck
everything
the
kind
dwarves.
of calms down. Yeah, the dwarves took some damage and they were
Fuck
trying
the
to.
dwarves.
They were doing their
they
best.
took some damage, didn't really do much damage.
They were doing their best.
The
Yeah, I'm
bard
almost dead again.
out-damaged them in melee. That is
Yeah.
pathetic.
Bro.
That is not
They
the good.
tried.
That's almost as good as the wizard beat you in a fist fight. It is
Yeah.
pathetic.
And it doesn't help that I literally had to use every ability on my sheet to stay alive. Every ability.
You got far away with the bow, dude.
I expelled everything. Every ability I had in my arsenal just to stay alive. I am out of abilities. I can't do anything. I can't use any of spell slots. I can't use Abjure Enemy. I can't use Vow of an Enemy anymore. I can't use Lay on Hands. I can't do anything. And god damn it, I forgot I had great weapon fighting. Fuck! I could have been two-handing my sword and doing more damage.
Well,
Well,
just a
sounds like
shame.
it's time to find an inn.
Yeah.
You guys know that just nearby there is an inn. There's the inn that you guys stayed in.
I'm going straight there.
You're going
I will
right. You're going right
limp
there.
my way over there.
You're going right in, and you guys just leave this burst pile of dusty, crumbled worm
Probably
rock,
got a couple of broken ribs. My skull's probably
And you
cracked. I
leap-
probably have a concussion.
and you guys just limp your way over to the leaky keg.
I'll sleep it off.
I'm not even bothering asking for a room. I'm just going up to a room. And
You guys still have your room keys.
okay, I'm
not-
going
yeah.
straight
I'm
to a
not
room and
talking
I'm
to
just
anybody.
passing out.
I
doing
hate
the
to
same
say this,
thing.
Sebastian, but unless you're planning to go to somebody else's room, you don't have a room at the leaky keg.
No, I know. I'm going to the
Oh,
place.
oh, you're gonna
Church
limp
of
your fat
Bahamut.
ass all the way down to the Temple of Bahamut.
Yep.
All right, you do that. What about you, Justith? What's on your agenda?
Ah. Does the inn have a bar?
Yes.
Yep.
You'll catch me there.
You head to the bar while the other two go up to their rooms the other ones go up to their rooms to recuperate. Justith, you head to the bar. You plop yourself down on a seat, and the bartender, who is a haughty dwarf, he looks at you and says, "Hi, you look beat.
You say
Well-
he's hot?
Haughty, Haughthy, Haughty.
Okay, but is he hot?
Oh,
After about 2
you
pints
wouldn't
of
kick-
beer, probably.
You wouldn't kick him out of bed. I mean,
Yeah, I laughed. I choked on a grape.
you look pretty beat. What can I get you?
Whatever will fuck me up the fastest.
Are you sure about that? You look like
Oh,
you
no.
look like you've had
You shouldn't
your
have asked that
your
question
share of
to a
liquor.
Do
dwarf.
you know who I am?
I
Oh,
don't.
yeah, I do, but I don't think you can hold up
I
against
don't know
what
who
he's
you
about
are.
to give you.
About to find out.
Oh, no.
Oh.
Hey, Harley, remember McGinley? Yeah, no, you're about to fucking not die, but you're gonna be wasted in one sip. I'll say that.
All right. How much you want? You want a mug? You want a gallon?
A fucking gallon?
He looks at you and he's like raising his eyebrows, he's because he's thinking stuff. He just like mm 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 mm.
I mean, my guy's a drunk pirate, so he could probably used to it. So what? Yeah, sure. Give me a gallon.
That'll be 4 silver pieces.
I give you the pieces.
You slide the 4 silver pieces, and the dwarf picks it up, kind of like tosses them in his hand, like stuffs it into one of his pouches, and he turns around and he just grabs just like this massive gallon bottle, and he just slams it down on the table. It's a green bottle, and it's got like this this strange logo on it that you don't recognize, and he says, "Here you go, joy."
Okay, cool. I drink it.
Oh, how fast? Are you just gonna like?
Just open up some big gulps, you know.
Whew. Okay, make me a Constitution
This isn't
saving
good.
throw.
I don't. What?
Make
Throw
me
a
Constitution.
d20 and then plus your con mod.
Yeah, unless you're
I didn't
proficient
hear
in
it,
Constitution saving throws, which you are, so you get a +2.
what
So
do I-
roll a d20 plus 2.
4. Fuck.
Yeah, so you take a couple of gulps, and the alcohol is incredible. It's the strongest alcohol you have tasted by far. You have tasted plenty of ales and
Yep,
plenty of brews, but one thing that you haven't tasted, according to your body's reaction, is good dwarven ale.
Gasoline. Oh.
You know
Might
what?
as well
It may
be.
as well be.
Yeah,
Because the
yeah.
minute that second gulp goes down, you almost herk it up. First and foremost, you go, it's a lot stronger than you were thinking. And immediately, your entire body feels woozy and faint. It hits you hard and it hits you fast. And the dwarf behind the counter just smiles.
Hey, someone give me a match. Time to watch me breathe fire.
The dwarf laughs at you, and you're left. You are just fucking hammered now. It hits you hard.
Mission accomplished.
So there you go. You drink 1 gulp out of the gallon, or 2 gulps out of the gallon, and you're pretty much gonna be staying at the bar tonight, in the stool probably, or in the alleyway.
Last time I recall, I didn't have a room. I slept on the bar. So.
So everything since everybody kind of just fucked off to do their thing, everything kind of fades out slowly. The stress of the day literally melts away as you guys get into a bed. You've been in a cage sleeping unconscious. So this feels, even the shitty beds at the inn and whatever beds they give you at the church, which are not
You're the
bad.
DM, you decide that.
I
It's
said
not
they're
up to
not
me.
bad, but they feel like they might as well be clouds. And you all
Oh my
just
God.
fucking pass out.
Also, I'm going to go into the place and ask them if they have like any bandages to wrap my wounds.
They provide you
or
with some
anything.
basic supplies to just bandage your wounds.
And I bandage Sigurd's wounds too.
Yes, and he falls asleep with you in your bed on your like you're laying on your bed. He's like got his face on your neck. It's adorable.
Wonderful. Wonderful.
And with that, we close out that day. Everybody can finally take a long rest and regain all of their faculties.
Good, because I'm almost dead again.
Quit
That's
almost
the
getting
second
yourself killed.
Hey, man, I'm a paladin. I
tank.
have to put myself in harm's way. I'm the big tanky boy. I have most HP. I have the fucking big old armor.
Ocularis, will you remind me what your AC is? I'm gonna write this down on my note sheet next
My
to you.
AC is 12.
And Justith is also 12.
What happened to our party?
You may want to
Where did
refresh my
everybody
sheet,
go?
Dominic, because I've been like updating it and stuff as we go.
Yeah. I have your sheet up, so.
Well,
It's
yeah,
all
I
good.
don't know if you have to refresh the page because
I do.
Okay.
I've been refreshing it every so often to make
Oh,
sure.
where did our
A haughty
party
dwarf.
go? Oh, where?
You know, that's what I
where
find really
may they
funny. This is the first
be?
time Cameron is even questioning where the rest of the party went. Because,
We fed them to a worm and ran away.
they weren't there with you. They weren't there with you in the cage.
No, that's
They
what
were
we
already
wish
in the
happened.
pit.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm telling myself. They're traitors if they're in the pit. I don't care.
They're in the pit. I don't care.
Put them in the pit. Throw them in the forever. Like Alex said, throw them in the forever hole.
Throw them in the forever box. So, how are you guys feeling so far? Do you guys feel like you've had enough for the evening? I know we're coming up on about 4 hours, and I know that we just went through a pretty lengthy section of combat and leveling. So tell me how you guys
got
feel.
a lot accomplished.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Are you guys feeling like you're okay to leave this episode of Planes and Quests here?
Yeah.
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 All right. So that's where we'll leave it. Our party has just had the time of their fucking lives, and they're pretty sure that hell is gonna suck in comparison to today. But they've emerged victorious, and they've emerged stronger for it. And stranger, I'm glad that you had some fun. I'm glad that it seems like everybody else had a good time. I hope you did. If you didn't, I'm sad, but let me know so I could be.
If you didn't enjoy it, go fuck yourself.
There you go.
But we'll leave Planes and Quests here. Next week is going to be a little bit shaky for streams, but I'll try to be on every day to do stuff. But for now, we're going to close this out. Cameron and I are probably going to go and eat some dinner, and then we'll see where the evening takes us. Thank you so much to everybody who's dropped by, all of the viewers on the stream. Thank you again to Cameron. You can find him at FGW Plasma on Twitter. We also have Jacob, who is playing Justith. You can find him at Geese9 on Twitter. And a big thank you to Harley, who's playing Ocularis. He doesn't have a Twitter, but I thank him for playing.
I think I do. I just don't use it.
Same thing, really. That's
Yeah.
how I feel about my Facebook.
I'd follow you, Harley.
I would too.
I bet you post.
I wouldn't know.
But seriously,
No.
seriously, thank you to our viewers, especially Stranger, my mom, and Alex jumping in. Thank you for hanging out with us in the chat, and Harley for hanging out. Just everybody who came by and decided to give us a little bit of your love. Thank you. We appreciate your viewership, and we hope to see you again next Sunday for episode 4 of Planes and Quests. But for now, we're gonna sign off. So, bye.
Bye.
Bye.